All right, I think I'm live. Hopefully. I think. Am I live? Yeah, I think so. What's up, Cody Turbo, JF, Realm Chat? It's me, South to West, and Parbs. Nice. What a turnout for McHenry. Yeah, tomorrow's Minnesota Iceman. I think we're gonna do like an uh, all day what would you call it? Cryptozoology. Well, we're gonna do a crypto stream. And then I think the Iceman is like one of the very last presentations at the thing. What's up, Jerry? But yeah, today we're going to watch some Eric McHenry. I'll be back this afternoon. We're going to look at the next 4 matchups in Boit Madness, which I don't have my papers here, but it's the Block A matchups, which would be Grace against Hailstar, Dalmatian Dog versus Clarence, Jay the Doll King versus McHenry, and Bethadone versus Tatted Preach. So there you go. That'll be this afternoon. I just want to do a stream with just the 4 of them. That way we can show whatever we want to, and we're not in a big, like, rush. You know what I mean? Whoever wins these is Sweet 16. So we've got to really, we're getting into some heavy business here. I posted the Bethadone Clinic Part 3 interview last night. If you need more Bethadone. Wednesday will be Endless Summer. We're going to look at the Bridge Burn. Always exciting. The Bridge Burn, the greatest Boit story ever told, in my opinion. And then I also have a semi-rare, I think, Ruby VC immediately after. I think it's only a partial because I think I got asked to leave the VC. I can't remember for sure, though. But your birthday weekend is over. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully you had a good time. But yeah, that's all I got, I think. Clarence yesterday had an incident. So-called white man, talked to him at Dollar Tree, and he had like a kind of mini meltdown about it. What's up, Jeremy? Doll King versus McHenry's going to break some hearts. Yeah, that's a rough one. I'm trying to decide what to show for Grace, and I have a lot in the archive, I guess, but I went back and looked. I have a bunch of stream links to pretty much every Thorpe TV stream, and they're all pretty much all privated now. Like, they're not even, I was hoping some of them would be unlisted, but they're not even, yeah, they're all private. But I'll figure it out. We'll find something in the Thorpe Alert archive. But let's get started with Eric McHenry. When we left him last, he was promising more outdoor activities. He told us everything he's done in the last 7 years. He's on a kind of a looks maxing journey. And we're going to open up today at the Reno Convention Center for the car show. God forbid someone talk to him. Yeah, he was real hot under the collar about that. All right, well, let's get started. Here is Eric McHenry at the car auction at the Reno Convention Center. Oh, I gotta fix something real quick. Okay.
Hey guys, so I'm just working.
And I'm sorry for Eric's voice. I mean, we all know how he is when he's in public.
I'm here looking at cars, just all kinds of different cars they have here.
Oh man, was that a Prowler? Remember the Prowler? That was like a huge deal for a minute.
Some newer, some older, just cool cars that you normally see. I'm not at the auction, so we may go sit down in a minute or two and just see how things are.
I know I have his volume turned like all the way up.
That's Thunderbird. This is a nice car right here.
Oh, look at that. What would be your dream car? I would want a yellow and black Olds. What would they call? Were they 442s?
People, but there's just a bunch of cars.
Hot Wheels, probably.
I'll show you this is the cars. Cool cars. Just, crazy. See all this car.
You know what, though? He looks at home here. He looks like the kind of guy who would go to a car auction. So visibly, I think he blends in. Can we get a reading on McHenry? Can we look? Oh man, we need him to stand next to a car. I don't think McHenry is short. Do you guys? I think based off of this video, I'm going to conclude he's not super short.
There's so many.
How tall is a car?
I don't even know. Like this Army Jeep, I'm about to walk right past right there. This is a very nice
Security? Why?
This actually sold.
Oh, look at this car. Oh, man. Hey.
1967 GMC Jimmy.
Yes, look at that.
This beauty right here.
What about, you think, yeah, I'm thinking he's probably like, yeah, that sounds about right. I think he's deceptively tall. You guys remember that car, the GTO Judge? That'd be a cool car, too. With the right paint job.
It's just awesome. I'm going to film the auction a little bit, but there's some nice cars. There's snow right.
I don't like worry about it on like a daily basis, but like I probably wouldn't take like a cross-country road trip right now, I don't think.
Here, we got Volkswagen convertible, Jeep, Jeepster. Then we got the
oh, look at that!
Ford.
Yeah. Oh, that's so nice.
All these cars are sold. This is a nice Beetle.
You know what? This is actually a pretty good idea. What do you guys think about? I could go to like I'm sure they have like estate sales and. No, I think we tried to go to an estate sale one time. It didn't go very well. Like car auctions or repossession auctions, that cop auctions, that kind of stuff. I feel like those might be good for some IRL. Can you imagine the people that have been waiting their whole life for someone to come up to them and say, I don't know anything about cars. What can you tell me about this car?
I actually have the back of my shirt I'm wearing. 1967 Belvedere. I mean, just so many different cars, guys.
88 Countach, yeah. What's up, Cordo?
I'm going to go back and see if I can find them all with Dad. But yeah, I just thought I'd give a quick little update. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. I'll see you over there at the car auction. Bye-bye.
All right, well, there's that. Drunk mother goes shopping shirtless. Oh, I just need to get a quick like on this, guys.
Take them out. Take your hands out of your pocket.
Oh, I've already liked it. Let me re-like it. Okay. All right, we're back in the attic. Here's the thumbnail. I have 2 questions today. Should I start a podcast with a friend? Do you think millennials? Oh, shoot, hang on.
Tesla.
Hang on a second. Let me go back to the one that we just saw. Let's see if there's any comments on it. 22 views. You want someone to go up to Eric and start making, hey buddy, what can we do to get you to drive this thing home tonight? A real like hard sell. Where are the oh, no comments, I guess. I don't know what this bullshit. I don't know why I do this. Where are the comments? Oh my god. All right, here we go. I have 2 questions today. Should I start a podcast? Do you think millennials will live forever?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I was watching a video on YouTube yesterday. It was a podcast, if you will. Now, there's 2 topics I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I wanted to get your guys' opinion on both of these topics today. So, I was watching Naomi and Kyle's podcast with her boyfriend, Kyle O'Connor, and they had a special guest, William Haynes, on. And there was a few topics that interested me in that video. Now, let's dive into the most important topic. If me and a friend were to do a podcast about just any general topic, whether it be on iTunes or...
Do you think McHenry would respond to the salesman, or do you think he would he would know that what was going on, or do you think if the guy was like, "Oh, you look like a man of taste. You'd look real, man," or be like, "Imagine the pussy you could pull in this car, buddy." Like, do you think he'd respond to that? He doesn't have the cash, though, I don't think, to secure one of those cars.
Or YouTube, or Facebook, or something along those lines, or even on Spotify, or some sort of social media platform that allows you to do podcasts. What would you be interested in me and this friend talking about? Would it be social media? It could be anything in the world that you would want us to talk about, except for politics. I'm not diving into that. We could talk about sports.
Are you a fucking lot? Didn't I just smoke something?
About video games. We could talk about movies.
I'll be right back.
TV shows. Any topic in the world besides politics, because me and him, don't really like to talk about a whole lot about politics on our videos. And then, and I just wanted to get your humble opinion. No need to be brash or crazy or any of that stuff. I just wanted to get you guys' opinion on if we were to start a podcast between me and him. I'm not going to say who this person is, but if we were to start a podcast, what style of podcast would you like to see?
That podcast might get him arrested.
It wouldn't happen until we were in the same location.
Is EMAC virginal? Yes, absolutely. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, he's never been on a date at all. He did something a few times that crossed a line with women, but I think that was probably like in DMs or something.
Whether it be living in the same area of the state or some other state.
I just see cars really as like a means to an end. I don't think I would ever spend a bunch of ever get like a crazy, unless I was like beyond wealthy, and even then I think I'd probably find something better to use the money on. But I feel like I don't want to have to carry back all my zero sugar citrus drops from the store.
What would you like to see in that podcast? Now, the second topic is a little bit more deep and fun, if you will. No, or not fun.
Speaking of podcasts or interviews, guess who I'm negotiating with right now?
I don't know how you perceive this, but there was a thing that I was very interested in. The millennials of this era, whether you're 24 to 35,
in a Cybertruck, absolutely not, man. No way.
Do you think in this time period that we could live for eternity or live forever?
I like 90s Mazdas.
The knowledge you know, and I don't know all of the knowledge. Trust me. If I knew all the knowledge, I'd be,
not VP.
Living on Mars.
VP would probably do an interview with me whenever, but she's kind of in a... You know how when Savvy Guy gets real down, he's really in it. He shuts his cam off. She's got her camera shut off, and she's going like 50 million miles a minute on her lives, and she's acknowledging chat, but like barely. It's probably not the best time to do an interview with her.
Doing crazy adventures every single day.
Not with Sung. No one will talk to me. Grace is not interested in an interview with me. No.
A Maserati or a Tesla or a BMW or Mercedes-Benz. and living the high life in Southern California, or someplace that you know
You guys
cool
are going to be
people
really
live. But
disappointed
that's
based
not
on
the
these
point of
names
the
you're
video.
telling
The
me.
point of this video is, or this point of this part of this video is, with all the science and all the technology and all the intelligence we have in this world right
No, I
now,
didn't. JF.
do you think
Or Kyle.
that there is
No,
a
not Ruby.
possibility?
Ruby also,
That's-
like, Ruby said she'd do an interview, but I think I don't know. I don't know if she still doesn't 100% trust me because she still views me as like a Grace loyalist, or if it's a legal issue or whatever. Ruby's open to it, but I don't think it's the right time.
Myself and anyone between
Paro turned me
anyone that's a
down.
millennial between the ages of 24 and 35.
No, listen, let me just tell you guys. This is Doug Locke. There we go. Now maybe this will be an improvement. I'm going to have a conversation with everybody's favorite Panelverse character, Sarah the Raging Tomato.
Could possibly live forever.
Ooh, 60s,
Because
70s
I
Mustang,
don't know
yeah.
the correct answer to this. And
I
maybe
can see that.
you guys do, and maybe I'm being,
Listen, you need this car. You could drive it home. You could drive it to work. You could drive it to VidCon. You could drive it to Disneyland. This car could last you a year, 2 years, who knows, maybe even 4 years, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. This vehicle does have some mileage on it, but it could really last you the long term.
not as smart as I could
Do
be.
you have any diseases that need to be cured?
But is there a possibility that, life could live on forever if you're between the ages of 24 and 35?
Snaked
With
Sarah
with
the Tomato?
science curing most diseases and most cancers these days. I'm not saying it's all cancers and all diseases, but having the ability to have your memory intact for the rest of your life, whether it be forever or whether it be for a certain amount of period of time. Do you think that millennials could possibly be the generation right now that lives?
I'm just going to talk to her. Oh, I mean, I got to talk to her for. I mean, she's she said she'd do it whenever, but I want to make sure we're on the same page that, like, this is going to be like how I interviewed Beth and Ben. Like, it's not going to, I don't want it to be monetized because I want people to I want to encourage people to watch, like, as much of it as they're interested in. I don't want people leaving because of ads. And, like, she's got to be willing to do it for love of the game, like me. You know what I mean?
Until they're like 300 years old, or even 400 years old, 500, 1,000 years old. Is it possible, with all of the information we have in technology and in science and
Close up for McHenry is like a wide shot for James Edward Holden, though.
media and stuff like that? Because
She's a pure grifter.
those
Yeah,
two
that's my
questions
only concern.
are keeping me curious about what life is and how it's going to be
I will eventually build the prestige of that interview series up to where it'll be easier to get more people to talk with me.
perceived and stuff like that. So please let me know in the comment section down below. If me and this friend were to start a podcast, what style of podcast would you love to see us talk
Who are you
about?
talking to? It's
We
me.
can talk about numerous topics throughout the podcast. I've listed a few, but there's so many more things that we could talk about. And, that's just something.
Oh yeah,
That's-
this is well before. This is August 12th, 2018. So I think we're pretty well clear of any AI.
Been running through my mind. And also, do you believe that we could live forever if you're a millennial in this time period and you know all of the information or most of the information that we have out there with technology and science and possible space exploration and life here on
Eric would be like, listen, can you please buy this? I desperately need this last season of Game of Thrones on DVD. And also, they have the Daenerys with Draconis Pop Funko Pop at Spencer's Gifts. Can you please buy this? I need a new Sims expansion.
Earth or life here on Mars eventually. What is your opinion? That's what mostly what today's video is about, is getting your opinion on topics for possible podcast information and, you know, how things would work.
I don't know why I can't see
to live forever. That's all I've got for you guys today. I have a bunch of other footage I'm going to upload to YouTube today. I already uploaded one of the videos from the
I don't know why I can't see the comments.
car show 2 or 3 days ago, and there's so much more footage I have from the car show. But I want to put a disclaimer on it. None of these cars that you've seen in pictures on Facebook, if you're following me on Facebook and watching these videos, none of these cars are mine. There's someone else's cars that I thought I'd take a picture of and show you the engines of the cars and stuff like that. And the car auction was pretty awesome. We got to see so many cars. None of them were sold.
How's that a little bit better?
Except for maybe two or three here and there. But there was a bunch of them that were not sold. Just to let you guys know that. I know I keep saying and the and blah, and I stutter a lot, but
Ooh.
I thought I'd just give you guys a little pretext for those videos. There's another but yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Oh, yes. Man, so-called white man came in here. He said, first thing he say to me, he come in, he say, "You scared?" And then he say, this is what got me. I really pay attention to this. He said, "I rule the world." Yeah. You see what I mean? Yeah. All right, I have one more video from the car auction show floor for you. And here it is. I don't know what's up with the comments. I don't know what's going on.
Look at this nice truck. It's got a Coke advertisement on the side of it.
What the hell are the comments?
Wood outside.
Do you think he turned them off?
Too. And its trailer. Oh, this is a nice Dodge truck. It's brand spanking new. There's a Chevy truck over here. None of these trucks don't have the
Look at this big, like, fucking cannabis oil flower ball. Man, that'll get you fucked up.
This one does not. You can tell. But, yeah. Now look at the engine.
I rule the world. Now pay attention to that. I rule the
I wanted
world.
to show you guys this
You're
car.
right. The so-called white man, he does rule the
I should
world.
say. This nice, what is this? It's a Willys Jeep, 1946. Nice Jeep. And I want to show you this, this Austin Big Bug Eye Spray.
Oh, this is from the who
That's
collection?
Right. 1960.
Oh, this is from the Scott Hong collection.
$1,100.
Scott Hogg.
Very cheap.
Oh, I thought I said Hong. Scott Hogg. Hey, yo, it's me, Scott Hogg.
T-shirt had a card just like this, except for it was
You see the
dark
comment
blue
section, but
and
there's no
I don't
video.
know if it
I
was
wonder
the
what's
same
going on
year.
with that. I can't see the comments.
And this was my middle school teacher. This is 1965 Ford Mustang. But yeah, there's just so many cars.
You think whoever, if you called over somebody and you were like, "Hey, you know, I don't appreciate coming out here and coming out here to look at these cars," and then I see one I like and it says sold on it. Do you think they would clear the floor of all sold vehicles?
Ooh, this car I'm about to show you is very nice. It's brand new. It's this car.
Imagine seeing like ooh, look at that. Junk. I don't like that. I don't have anything against Corvettes, but I guess if in my mind, I'm thinking whatever car I buy, I'm going to drive. And in these guys, some of these people are probably just going to bring this out for like the homecoming parade or something. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to drive a car that said Indianapolis 500 on the side of it.
500, 2002. Nice. Right? I think we're about to head over to the car now because
His comment section is popping off lately.
But just thought I'd show you guys some stuff.
Man, this
Look at
shirt tastes amazing.
truck. Nice, right? I gotta go. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
All right. I have some videos from the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno. So here's even more IRL from Eric McHenry. No, this can't be right, can it? That can't be true. How could that's got to be a glitch, right? The video before has 18. The original car video has 22. That has 7, 8, 12. This has no views. That can't be right. The official pace car. Yeah, like I agree it's collectible. I'm thinking like I wouldn't want to drive that. That can't be right. There's no way a McHenry video went 7 years with no views. That seems unlikely. Here's the Grand Sierra Resort.
Ladies and gentlemen, so we moved to a different location. We just had lunch.
Yeah, I still can't see any comments.
At cafe inside Grand Sierra Resort. And,
you guys want me to go to a Corvette museum?
and now I'm gonna probably go look around at some cars and get a shirt and stuff and see how that goes. Went up, but it doesn't look like there's not many cars out right now.
Yeah, JF.
But I couldn't even take it.
It's so wild remembering the ones where he was like, oh, I've been doing this now for 6 months and ...
I'm just going to take a look, walk around and get my shirt and then probably head back inside and just hang out.
I could go to a Corvette museum fairly easily.
I know. I think down this way. Yeah, he used to go this way, yeah. So, some old cars coming.
There ain't nobody around. Speak up.
Not these cars. These cars are new cars. Except for that one. But yeah, it's just...
Well, I think you know, Parbs. If I'd have been there, I would have went up and talked to him.
Fun, crazy adventure.
Yeah, of course it's me. I'll be honest, I don't know about you guys. I feel like YouTube is almost dead right now for content. Like, you can find Boit stuff where you might find somebody with like an 8 to 10 minute video. Like, there's going to be a banger Clarence, and you know Eric's going to have a video every day. But like, I feel like a lot of like streamers are either not streaming or they're not really streaming, interesting content. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to find something to watch.
How things turn out. I know
I've been watching post-war Italian films.
I filmed a bunch of
I'm
stuff
not
at the
complaining,
auction,
but
I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to use as footage. So,
I mean, you got to keep that in mind. Definitely, you got to think about it. I agree with that, but like, I'm just saying, like, it used to be, I'm not saying there's nothing to watch. I'm just saying it used to be like there was always tons of stuff to watch. Now I don't really feel like there is. No, it on, Joe. I don't really know what I want. I can't really put my finger on it or in it. I'll figure it out.
we're going to do that.
You watched all of YouTube.
I'm gonna take pictures.
Also, like, I am a huge Blade fan, but I don't know. I kind of like, I could watch VP as well, but it's just like the tone of it is just not exactly what I'm looking for. The video where Blade is laying on the ground and the guy comes in and tries to pick him up. Oh man.
This is right, guys. This is a nice ride. It's a super sport. It's just so cool. Look at the size of that. Look at the nice engine on this guy. turbojet, horsepower 450. It's pretty cool. They got a Nova right next to it in blue. This is some nice cars, guys.
At least mildly interesting, yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
an
Got
addict.
an orange
Man.
Camaro.
I need fucking like
Chevy Camaro.
I need some primo
Nice
shit.
cars here, guys.
The Blade
Oh,
stuff
this
is
is a nice
entertaining,
car.
but it's not.
Or even the Shelby.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to explain it. It's like Thor panel stuff. Like it's always kind of funny to see Blade get drunk and fall down, but I feel like they're. I want more narrative. I want more story. I want something. I don't just want it to be like somebody getting drunk on stream. Like I want him to go to the mountain again. I want him to get lost in a mall.
But this purple car right here, I'm about to show you, is pretty nice. I think it's Ford Mustang. Yeah, it's a Ford Mustang. Look at the freaking engine on that thing. It's a nice looking bike there. There's so many different
All this,
cars.
whatever
It's
the
not just, this Ford
oil
Mustang
is in this
and
Tesla.
Cobra and all these other cars, but it's just cool to see all these cars. Even at the auction, there's some nice.
Well, not Blade in general, but just like because Blade does have some. I mean, for a while there, I mean, he was the on an incredible story arc. I just feel like now it's less story, more drinking. Like just like with the Thorpes, there's not really. It's just kind of it's neat to see them. It's and hear them or whatever, but it's just not the same. These are just like cold matches. I need a storyline.
Cars.
I need an angle.
There's a Bel Air. There's a Bighorn Ranch truck right here. Fuel injection.
Motoring.
No, Chevy Corvette. Oh, that's an engine if I ever saw one. A Chevy Corvette like that. Yes, cool stuff. There's another, just a Trans Am. How many years is this? Yeah, 1976 Pontiac Pro-Am.
Eric McHenry is mumbling in public.
All these nice cars. Get a nice audio system in that car. But I mean, it's just all these nice cars. I'm going to go take more of a look around, but just awesome cars everywhere. All this is
Do you think he watches his footage back? I mean, has he ever mentioned that? He definitely doesn't do like a second take of anything. And also, like, I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's pretty much explicitly said that he's happy if people watch it or whatever, as long as they agree with him. But for him, it's just about making it. It's just about having that vlog every day so that he can keep the streak going or whatever the monthly thing is. He may not really give a shit what he's putting out, as long as there's a video. The heartbreaking tragedy of Jolene McIntyre from Bad Chad Customs. What does that mean? I believe today is oh, listen to this. This sounds like a good day. Oh no, it's me. Oh my God, look, dude. I send my prayers and thoughts out to Aretha Franklin and Jim Neihart's family. We get to see Eric McHenry talk about the death of my good friend Jim the Anvil Neihart. Wow. But first,
hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I've been kind of getting like.
I believe today is going to be a chill day of listening to Pandora. Yeah, like I still can't see any comments.
A little bit more and more popular on
Don
Twitter.
Flamenco.
And I was talking to
the toe reveal. Oh yeah, that's long-term storytelling.
Named Victor, who is following me, and I follow him back. And he brought up an interesting point that I haven't talked about in a while, and that's music related. I was going through a couple of my lists that I have here, a bucket list of, things I want to do before, I die, if I were to ever die, like I mentioned in yesterday's video. But I didn't get a really good response on yesterday's video, so I thought I'd do like a.
So he posted a bunch, everything that we saw after he said, "Will millennials live forever?" Was he posted all those on the same day? So that's not bad, like 3 or 4 videos.
Music recap,
Clarence
if you will,
McHenry would run away.
The music that I listen to, whether it's a band or whether it's a female musician, there are some new people I've grown accustomed to and love their music for what it is. And there's other things that are new that I haven't or that are older that I've experienced and still love their music. Whether it's Paramore, whether it's Death Cab for Cutie, whether it's Panic at the Disco or We the Kings. I've been listening to those bands for
Who's We the
long
Kings?
time, and I
Ooh,
love
yeah,
every
Vampire,
single song
I forgot.
they've wrote. Whether it's Crush 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 or Misery Business or Twin Size Bed or so many other songs. I could go on and on and on. I can drone on and on about every single song that they've made over the past 10 plus years, 15 plus years. It's over the song. And then there's some newer additions to music that I've been listening to, like BB Rexa and Camilo Cabello and
McHenry is only. He would have to beat Jay the Doll King, and then he would have to beat the winner of Methadone Clinic and Tatted Preach. If he could do that, and Clarence could stack up 2 wins, they could meet in the Elite 8 of Boy Madness.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa
and just
is
so many
unit,
other
man.
Great singers and musicians out there that are great in their own individual ways. There's still so much more music that I have not heard yet. Charlie XCX is another great female musician I've listened to in the past. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think today is just going to be a chill.
I don't really cover the Blade stuff like on my actual channel. I feel like there'd probably be better people to do that.
A relaxed day where I listen to all kinds of different music from my Pandora or from YouTube or from iTunes or whatever. I think today's just a relaxing day. Mellow out and just have a good time and listen to music and watch some YouTube videos. Because I don't really get to chill and relax when I'm doing a million things a minute. It doesn't seem like I do that, but I am doing a million things a minute.
I mean, I like to watch the Minnie Manson videos. I don't know a lot of like the lore. I saw a little bit of I think Alyssa Jordana interactions, and then I've seen the drama within the chat.
Every single day. Today's just gonna be relaxed.
I listen to Rocky Mountain High all the time, and every time I play it on stream, Minnie Manson comes in and thanks me. And then I always comment on whenever I watch one of the videos, I'll put like how much I love Rocky Mountain High. And one time Minnie Manson responded, "I have other songs."
Chill video watching / music listening to.
Chill video watching.
Stuff. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is just a little recap into my music listening days. Whether it's, going to a car show, I listen to music then on the trip down there and the trip back. I listen to some music on iTunes, all kinds of different stuff's been, swirling inside my brain of how awesome some of these people are, how they do their business, whether it's, Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, Katy Perry, Demi Lovato,
yes,
Carrie Underwood, Tiffany Aldred, Megan Cameron, Megan Nicole, Lindsay Sterling, Alex G. Stop doing that. Sarah Close. All of these people Hannah Trigwell. Jesus Christ. I keep saying, damn it. Jesus Christ. I keep saying, damn it. I gotta go. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Damn it. We're live, pal. All right. Here it is. Oh, boy. I send my prayers and thoughts out to Aretha Franklin and Jim the Anvil Nyhart's families. Buckle up for a very special Eric McHenry show.
Ladies and gentlemen. So, something not terrible happened to me, but my heart and prayers and soul, not my heart, my thoughts go out to the Hart family and the Franklin family, because we lost two great people from this world yesterday, and it's sad to see that we lost two great people.
McHenry's in California. Clarence, did we have a positive ID? I think he said one time. I can't remember though.
Now those two great people are
not my heart.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart, which is Brett the Hitman and Owen Hart's brother-in-law. But I mean, it's sad to see us lose someone so special to the wrestling world. And I hope the Hart family...
Bethadone and I had a mini conversation about that. We are in agreement that there's only one person in each community in real life. Like, every town is going to have, like, one cryptid person, you know? Or cryptid family.
Are doing great right now. Not great, but...
So you got to travel to cross paths with them.
They're doing better than... most
if you're
in
one of
a
them.
Situation like this. He had a long and great career with his brother-in-law. He won two
Vinny Slug is up by Chicago as well
with his brother-in-law. It's just great to see family.
VP's in Arizona now, I think.
When you lose a family member, or you lose a brother, or you lose a brother-in-law, or you lose a best friend, whether it's a male best friend or a female best friend, it sucks. And I don't want to ever experience that in my lifetime again. But it's going to happen. And it's just not the funnest thing to do in this lifetime. Now, the other person that passed away, she passed away late last night. She's had so many great hits. She is the queen of soul. She was definitely
Aretha Franklin.
And that's not a play on words or anything like that. But she deserves RESPECT.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. He did it.
But she deserves RESPECT.
You got it, buddy.
Because right now, her family is probably grieving beyond belief. I saw a picture of how she was looking these last few months. She was not looking too good. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that, but Aretha Franklin defined, the era.
Flexum, I think, would have to be in it. The Southwest.
Sucks that we had to lose both Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Aretha Franklin yesterday. It's not fun.
I don't think Flexum would collab with anybody unless they were paying her for like custom content. I don't think she is interested in interacting with people in the Boit. And really the only reason she's Boit is because very specific types of her videos get low views compared to the rest of it. And even then, like, I think we're rapidly approaching a point to where we're going to have to say goodbye to Flexum, I think.
To lose someone, I'm not saying I knew these people. I'm just saying RESPECT was the song that everyone knew. I mean, there's probably other songs that she did that people knew as well, but she is the one that revolutionized soul music and having that heart and that soul and just making everyone jump out of their skin to that song.
What?
But let's move on to something else, because yesterday I did something I never thought I would do. And I'm going to probably do another.
I think, I mean, this isn't, if you went purely by number, it would have to be California, just because so many people like flock there to do IRL and content. But I think if we really went by like per capita, I feel like New England, even the Thorpes aside, is there's something about New England that just really draws in the weirdos like flies, you know?
One today on Charles's channel and on a few other channels who have been.
Her matchup with Paro will be a great time to say goodbye to her. Oh yeah, what a grand exit for a for sure 2027, maybe 2026 Hall of Famer Flexum to go out in the round of 32 against Hurricane Paro. Like, that's good for Paro bros, but like, don't you think Flexum deserves more of like a Viking funeral than that?
Who've inspired me, who've revolutionized so many different, things on YouTube. I want to talk about Shay Carl for a second if I can, and I'm going to.
It's just getting really hard for me, even though the videos we watch are under like, a few thousand views. It's hard because, and her subs are still kind of are still in range as well, but like she's just really like her lives are sometimes get like 30 or 40,000 views on them.
YouTube channel 10 to 12 years ago now. And he and his family have grown up so much on YouTube. And I've been watching them since 2012, which is...
Whenever she retires, she should leave a pair of dirty socks in the combat zone.
6.5 years ago. I'm not going to go into detail of starting my channel on that day, but without him and without Charles and without Philip, I don't even know if I'd still be doing these vlogs for you guys every single day for the past, so many years. But he and Charles and Philip are the forefathers of YouTube vlogging. They are the people that set a precedent and allowed others to come after them to make, daily vlogs every single day of their lives. Whether it's, sitting in a room or, walking around a location like the Hot August Nights car show, or walking around the VidCon floor, or walking around Playlist Live, or walking around San Diego or Sacramento or Bufferfest. Those are the events that got me into those.
These are a strain called Indigo Outlaw. Oh my god, they smell so good. It's got like fruit terpenes in it, and it's also like infused, and then like the wrapper is like the entire weed and shit is just saturated in concentrate. Oh my god, though. This is what McHenry should be sniffing. Or he should be nose aligning. Bethadone talked about a potential EMAC meetup in our interview.
Those are the people that got me into doing this.
Oh my god, this smells so good.
And those people deserve so much more credit than they're giving on their channel.
I love to smell the different types of weed. I like to nose align with a good nug.
1.4 million subscribers on his channel. Shay Carl deserves so many more than 5 million subscribers on his channel. And I'm not sure how many Philip has, but he deserves so many more than what he has on his YouTube channel. Now, I'm not anywhere close.
Yeah, like I don't think anything bad would happen if I did, but I would save something like that for like when I'm like in for the night and like gonna watch something or play a video game or something. I probably wouldn't like smoke it and then it would be funny to do it and go to the grocery store.
To the amount of effort that those gentlemen put into their channel. But there's also females who've done it as well. Like Jenna Marbles has been around for as long as I've known. As long as I've been around. Maybe even longer. Megan Camarina's been around just as long, maybe even longer. Alicia Marie's been around for just as long as, as those guys. But those guys are the forefathers of this YouTube vlogging experience.
I'm pretty like I like the
That-
ritual of it too. Like I like to kind of like a wine. I like to smell the weed. I used to have a thing that would hook onto my phone that turned the camera into like a microscope, and you could like really dial down into the weed and get these crazy looking pictures.
that we get to see every single day for the past 10 plus years. And I personally cannot thank them enough for inspiring me to get into this vlogging game. And without them,
You know
I
what? I want to
guarantee
take a
you-
second to thank Grace Thorpe, who got me back into the streaming game.
half, if not all, of the people on YouTube would not be there without them. It's Google's help too, but for the majority of my life, for the past 7 years of my life, they've inspired me to get
Fellow
up every
YouTubers.
single morning and do this vlogging game. Casey Neistat's been around for the beginning too. It's not just it's not just Shay Carl. It's not just Charles Trippy. It's
Charles
not just
Trippy.
Phil DeFranco. There's so many other people on this planet that are the forefathers, if you will, the Mount Rushmore of vlogging.
Yes, let's
And-
go, man. The passion.
There's gonna be another Mount Rushmore.
This is what it sounds like to ATF media when I'm talking about my favorite Boyd people. He's just like, who fucking cares about this shit? He commented on the Bethadone video just to specifically say that he wasn't going to watch it.
Eventually down the road, and I like to be a part of that Mount Rushmore.
Oh my god, this smells
I
so
know I'm
fucking
not,
good.
Don't have 3,000 plus videos on my channel.
If I
like
smoke
Charles.
it though, like I won't be back for the afternoon
Or
stream. I'll be like
Shay.
zoned
Shay
out.
has probably
listening
way
to
more than
Cornette
that
playing
on his channel
Fortnite.
now. But the thing of the matter is, they're at the top of the mountain, in my opinion. Now that doesn't mean that that your opinion doesn't matter. It's always matters. But in my eyes, and in my heart, and in my soul, Charles, Shay, and Philip, and maybe even Casey Neistat are the ones that revolution.
Do you think that we would have to say by default who whatever the final four is in Boyd Madness is the current Mount Rushmore of the Boyd?
Nice and inspire people to day in and day out to vlog every single day of their lives, whether it's a boring day or whether it's a
Oh yeah, like all of the people, especially if you watch like a range of people, there's always going to be like people that don't hit for you.
exciting, super fun day.
I know most people, it took forever, and I still think, man, I don't even know if anybody still likes to watch the Vinny Slugga content, but that was something that I had to kind of brute force over. I found the very first time we ever watched it, and Joe Shabatoni said that he liked it, but only because he was as fucked up as I am about it's depraved as I am. Just seeing Vinny's dad drive just in silence in that weird video. And then right after Vinny Slugga was the first time we ever watched Bethadone Clinic, where she told the story about trying to unalive herself at a Popeyes.
They are the key, and they deserve so much more respect than they're getting right now. So I thought
I think it just depends. There's probably nothing that you're missing. It's just not, not every person's gonna hit. Like I think I could listen to Corey Devotions for like hours, but the chat seems to hate her. Same with Kinetic Kel. I would if Kel were back doing streams like she used to, I would just pivot to like a real strong Kel focus. But the chat hates her.
just like give you that little insight into.
I'm not corrupt.
But
If you look
Just
at the
thinking-
first round matches and you're honest and you think about the people involved and the fact that it's a booked tournament, so there is some story element to it, I think the first round was a pretty solid run. And there has to be upsets. There has to be times when you don't like the outcome because you not liking the outcome might bear fruit later in the later in the tournament or in the Boit Watch lives to follow.
Keep that in mind if you ever to watch my videos and you hear me.
She called you a troll. That's fair. She was in a mood. I asked her on her live. I was like, "Did you get any feedback for coming out as gender fluid?" And she's like, well, actually, Mark, I didn't really come out as gender fluid. I just don't really speak about it on my channel a lot. So, and I'm like, well, you came out to us. What do you tell one person that you're gender fluid, and then that you're coming out to? I feel like to each time you tell somebody because you're coming out to that person. But she didn't care for it. I also called her a Wiccan MILF, and I told her I had to come back later because I was too high.
Talking about Shay, or you hear me talking about Charles, or you hear me talking about
You feel no one should feel any pressure to like any of the content. Because that's what the beauty of Boit Watch Live is. There's so many different people. There's such a like broad scope of stuff. Like I don't think anybody's gonna like all of it probably, or not very many people. But hopefully there's at least like something to the person to where you can at least be like, okay, I get why he's showing it even if I don't like it. You know what I mean?
Megan or Jenna or any of those others. But
Cinderella.
Let's pay respects to
you got D-Dog.
Aretha Franklin today and Jim Anvil Neidhart. If you are...
Tatum Lorabelle. Dave's channel. There were very few upsets in the first round, I feel like.
Wrestling fan, or if you're not a wrestling fan and you don't know who Jim Anvil Neidhart, go look him up. That's all I've got to say for today. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
Yeah, like I might make, oh my god, Wings of Redemption, the Rash is back. Like I might make a case for somebody, but I totally, even if you just like, I think this person sucks. Like I'm not gonna, I can't blame you. Oh shit, I forgot to look. Oh, I made a mistake on Aretha yesterday, and I can't believe that I overslept on my alarm last night.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning to you all. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but I have to figure out... I have like 4 videos for you guys today. I have to...
Think it legit hurt her feelings? Well, I mean, sometimes it's out of the... sometimes it's out of my hands.
Get 3 more videos from Hot August Nights up for you guys today. No matter what. And I need to do that.
No, Doll King will be today. He won in the first round against Sarah the Raging Tomato. But now he's up against McHenry in the next round. That's going to be tough.
As quickly and as fast as possible. But I want to apologize. Yesterday I made a little bit of an error. I don't know why I made this error, but I made an error in yesterday's video. So I did some research after I posted that video yesterday, and there was a mistake on my part. I didn't do my research fully.
All in on Doll King?
Aretha Franklin, and apparently she had not passed away yet as of that moment yesterday.
Oh.
And I don't...
So Eric McHenry records a video, rest in peace Aretha Franklin, and she's still alive. See, this is the good shit right here.
I don't want you guys to think that I was being insensitive or anything, because I did see a couple of news articles that said that she had died on Facebook, and that wasn't... I should have done a little bit more insight into the whole story, but I don't know what else to tell you. It was my bad. I made a mistake, and I hope you guys can forgive me on that. Now, I don't know what happened last night, because I went to sleep at 10:30 right after the Giants baseball game.
Hey, at least he put the apology at the front. He didn't try to bury it at the end of the video.
The SF Giants, by the way. And I was like, I was riding high. enjoying life. I was like, I was riding high, enjoying, and I was like, I was riding high,
Running
enjoying
high?
life, and then all of a sudden, I fell asleep, and I just woke up just now at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm like, where the heck did those from 10:30 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. go? I was supposed to wake up at 12:15, and I just slept through my alarm. I don't know
He
why
gets his
I did
news
it,
from the
but
World Weekly
it
News.
sucks sometimes when you set your alarm for something and you don't even follow through on that alarm. I've done this numerous times over the years, but that's...
You know who I think is kind of she's not a dark horse to me, but she might be to some of you. And she's also ramping up her content into the absolute stratosphere right now at the perfect time to be cresting if you're in Boy Madness is Aphrodite. Like, holy shit, man. Her recent lives have been just, I mean, primo.
That's not the point. Today is August 15th, which is right around the middle of August. And what that means is we're about halfway through Vlogust. And I'm excited to see where the next, 15 and a half days go. Because Vlogust is going to be amazing. Or it already has been amazing. I mean, I went to Hot August Nights, guys. And gals out there.
I can't tell you that. I can. Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. I fucked this up. My bad. What I can tell you is her energy is very. I mean, somebody say fired up, like somebody's fired up. Aphrodite Rose Starfire, since the Fauci Mauchi video, has been absolutely just, on fire. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on it, but I can see why people might think that.
And it is one hell of a car show. Now, I went to this car show not expecting a whole lot. And there's going to be some more events the rest of this year that are going to be amazing. So I have to go email my brother about something.
He's got to go
I
email
can tell you what
Doug.
that something is. And hopefully he can get something for me.
Doug
and then
McHenry,
we'll go from there.
The man
But,
behind the scenes.
there are
Doug
things that are in the
McHenry.
works for 2019. There are.
Doug
Trust me on
McHenry
that.
is the ghost that walked by.
I'm
today.
working on getting my license. I
Oh,
have
boy.
to go study some more. I have to go study on some stuff for that. So this is just me rambling and going on like five different tangents. But I want to get those videos up for you guys from Hot August Nights, and I want to do it as quickly and do things awesome as possible. And there's some other stuff that's in
Big
the
Barry
works.
Bonds
So
fan.
it's just some random stuff today. I hope whatever you guys get from me today, whether it's the Hot August Nights video, whether it's in this video, I don't know.
I mean, you have to think. I mean, Aphrodite works at a hospital. She said she's been scrubbing into the operating room since the Fauci Mauchi. So, like, clearly her bosses and stuff could see the video. I mean, I have to think, like, I don't know. Do you think she would really go and make these videos? Do you think maybe something's activating in her? She was part of, like, the GATE initiative. Maybe it's like she's a sleeper agent.
I'm done with today's video. It's just crazy to think all this stuff's happening for me. Day in and day out. Crazy adventures happen. Crazy adventures happening in the future.
Do you think maybe it's because she's doing her lives right after she's coming out of the operating room, so her emotions are running high? She made a video kind of talking about the transfer of energy during the operations, but I need to rewatch it because I was real fucked up.
Future. All of the fun stuff. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Thumbnail is when Doug brings McHenry grilled cheese sandwiches on lasagna night. I have a 3-part series from the actual car auction from Hot August Nights. This is part 1. So he's just filmed the auction. We didn't watch his We didn't watch his panel filming, but I feel like I kind of want to see these. Conversation with Dad. Oh my gosh, is the name of the auction EMAG? Oh, EMAG. Okay. Yeah, Aphrodite's content is fantastic. Her body is real nice too. Okay. If you look up the video where she talks about the GATE program, she does it like on a beach in a bikini top, and I mean, it is just like, it's this beautiful tropical background, and then Aphrodite's got her big jugs out. It's just like it's an incredibly relaxing experience visually, and I mean, if you like yappers, it's pretty relaxing in that way too. Awakening Leela. Oh wow! Oh no! There it is. This is only the second time ever I think we've seen Papa McHenry on camera. Is that Stephen Quadros? I saw Kyle in Aphrodite's chat telling her to smoke a period blood joint for chat.
Folks, you need today, look at the T-tops. Look at the fit and finish on this car. Folks, you know, a lot of people, you look at some of these auctions, they don't even want you to get up and walk. We do. We want you to be immersed in the auction.
He's pretty old.
Walk around the car, and you be on TV.
What's up, La Cosa Nostra? Yeah, and this would have been 2018. This was 2018, so 7 years ago. 7, 8, something like that. The breadwinner. $2,000 down. I like that he's filming openly. I bet it feels good for him. No more hiding. I like that weird fucking Twilight Zone background. Filming in North Korea.
Turbo automatic transmission, aluminum cross-flow radiator, also does have the traction bars, and look at, he's got the roof rack, and it does have the rear air deflectors. This is quite a find right here. It's on number 351.
You think they'd throw you out of there if you yelled a profanity when someone appeared on screen? Do you guys want to watch any more auction footage, or do you just want to skip to the McHenry videos? I thought we should at least give his camera work a revisit. Wanna be gangsta makes his day 10 times worse after getting fired. I like the looks of this guy. All right, let's see. I think in part 2 there were some cars that I liked and I would never buy them. Hot August Nights. What do you think? You want to watch another... You want to watch the other one? You want to watch the other auction videos or just skip to the Eric ones? I'm going to default to playing them if nobody speaks up. How you doing, Bethadone Clinic? Guys always put me in these tough positions, then wonder why I take your favorites out of the tournament. Big G. All right, Southwest. Your cooperation will ensure safe passage for Ben Thorpe. No, I'm just kidding. What's going on here? What's he trying to film? Do you think he's filming by pretending to stretch? Like, hey, sit down. I feel like I'm at the auction. It's a Zapruder film. Now see, this lady's older, but she got some big naturals. Ooh, gingerbread.
It's a no-reserve car, friends. A no-reserve car is one of only 1,300 that were built. It has bucket seats, a power driver's side seat, dual power antennas, and it comes with all the paperwork since new. Make no mistake, Sweden is out, Australia is in. I got 15 grand, 16,000. At 16 grand, 15, 16.
We can kind of see in the corner of one image, B. Stevie, a very blurry object that appears to be you. B. Stevie out of the tournament. I forgot about that. Dave's channel handing him his walking papers.
Solid car, solid 15,000 Australian pounds. Thank you, sir. 1386 is your buyer. 13. That's the first part of 1386. Bring it up. Here we go. This is car number 357 to 1968. This is a Volkswagen.
Was that Jedi Rich?
357 to 1968. This is a Volkswagen Kia custom show car. This vehicle won best of show. One of the
That doesn't look like a very good car.
Front grill. It is a front grill. I walked over when this car was parked in the staging area, and I says, wow, look at that. They got a front grill. I wonder if they switched the engine. I actually had to look all the way around the car to realize, no, they just have full air going in the vehicle.
This stinks.
One of a kind car right here. And let me say something.
Well, I asked, and it was nothing but positive feedback from watching it further.
It's over 1,000 hours to build.
No, you think this feels longer than when he filmed inside that submarine ride? I felt like I was in it was a true demonstration of his like powers of manipulating time. I felt like I aged 10 years in the submarine segment.
Interior,
This is similar to the one stars.
Ooh, look at that. He's outdoing James Edward Holden. He's going to get even closer than the world teacher. Wow. Is this the closest we've ever seen a Boyd star? This is like was taken with the Hubble. Wow. You missed that vote. I waited forever. Nobody said anything. This is fucking hard. This is a cool looking. Can you imagine me getting out of this car? Man, that would look awesome. This weirdo fucking Jetsons car. Oh, that's a custom. Beth, how do you think you would fare against McHenry? You guys are pretty close to each other in the. You're one. If you each win, you're against each other. $27,000. 1980 Concorde 2-door, 4-door wagon product information from the Rambler Ranch one day ago. Wow. Okay, here we go. I am going to be cleaning out some of my social medias like Twitter and Facebook. Is this the end of the million tweet dream? Yeah, Beth did kind of seem like she was down with the sickness to hook up with Eric.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I was trying to figure things out about what type of video do I want to film. Do I want to film a video where I'm completely honest with you guys and figure things out like that? Or do I want to talk about Twitter? I realized that Twitter is a very important part of my life, just like YouTube is. And YouTube is the end-all be-all for me. It's everything I need, it's everything I want, but Twitter is right there along with it. And right now, you know, Twitter, I love getting tweets from people that I love to be involved with, you know, whether it's a celebrity.
What a complete asshole.
You know,
he starts this off by saying what we really want, which is we just want him talking off the top of his dome about what's going on inside of that noggin of his. And then he's like, or should I talk about Twitter? Like, that's such a heel move. You know what I mean?
Friend of mine, or something along those lines. And
is he bare ass?
That's what's important to me. That's the only thing that's important to me.
I think it'll come down to intangibles
and I'm gonna be
in that
doing
matchup.
some stuff today on Twitter to,
if it happens,
visualize some stuff that needs to be visualized. I need to get rid of some people that I don't really talk to a whole lot on there, or people that I don't retweet their tweets and stuff like that.
If you're not hitting the
retweet, it's just taking up too much of my time.
Quotient.
Or not time. It's just taking up too much space on my Twitter feed, and I'm sorry, but if you're one of those people that gets
infused weed is
unfollowed today,
I'm cresting
for
already.
some odd reason, I just want to let you guys know that it's not because I don't care. It's because it's just I don't want to be the bad guy here and there's some people I've muted on there that I don't really like to see their tweets in my feed. Again, it's nothing against you.
I don't
It's just
understand this. So make a video saying that you're gonna unfollow some people. Like, there's just a level of there's a this level of tedium that's like, it's entertaining, and then it's either entertaining or it's just completely.
My mindset going into different topics and different things that we don't get to see on a daily basis. So I'm going to take care of that, because that's the most important thing to do today, is just do that. And I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to...
Beth, what you would call the God zone is what we call cresting. It means when you're basically, in terms of like a mind-altering experience, you're nutting, you know.
A certain amount of things I've got to
What's up,
do
Randy?
some mobile notifications that I don't want to see on my phone. But yeah, that's just the...
This reminds me of the pet. Did you guys ever have anybody on any of these places, like, and they'd be like, "Oh, listen, this is a message to all Facebook friends. You know, if you don't care enough to read this post and react to it, I'm gonna unfriend you. I'm cleaning out my friends list." Like, this is like bored housewife content.
A synopsis of what's happening today.
The God
for me,
zone.
I've got to do some Twitter stuff. I've got to do some Facebook stuff. I've got to do a few other things and just get prepared for some stuff that's happening over the course of the next, several days. So, with that being said, I know this video wasn't super long, and I apologize that it was just talking about one topic, but tomorrow we're going to have an honest hour where I talk about something completely honest.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have what? We're gonna have what now? Honest hour?
It's just talking about one topic, but tomorrow we're going to have an honest hour.
We're gonna have honest hour. Is this his equivalent to like Piper's Pit?
Where I talk about something completely honest.
Man, what a
that
great
I
time
need
to be
get
crusting.
off my chest. It's not anything bad. It's not me coming out, because I'm not ever coming out.
What? Just completely out of... Oh, I mean, not out of nowhere, but it's just so bizarre that his mind defaults to that.
It's not me that I need to get off my chest. It's not anything bad. It's not me coming out, because I'm not ever coming out. Nothing like that.
Actually, Mark, I didn't come out as gender fluid. I've been gender fluid for a while now.
And listening to music and all this fun stuff. But I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.
Oh, here we go. Tomorrow we're going to have honest hour. I don't... Okay, let's just move forward. It's about that time I gave you the final video. We watched the other two. I'm not going to not see the last one. This is on you guys.
And right now, we have one right here. It's a one-family owner since new. The mount is believed to be original.
I'm putting Kinetic Kel through to the next round for your behavior on these auction videos. Where's Honest Hour? Oh boy. I love a good callback. We're back to the eye cam. It's very like that Italian horror filmmaker Lucio Fulci. That's kind of what this is like. He had kind of a similar obsession with the eye. Who's Kinetic Kel? She's got a tough one. She's up against Mr. Doomer Dossier himself, Luke West. Man, imagine doing Fortnite quads. Me, Luke West, Eric McHenry, and Chris the YouTuber. I'd be like, well, listen, if they're pushing it up, I mean... Tatted preach. Beth was like, do you think the Christian guy would think I'm immoral? I was like, yeah. You think he's in? I don't remember if he was any good or not. Oh, never mind. Luke West doesn't play. I talked to him about it one time. All right, see you later, Bethadone.
Interior showing 70,000 miles. How about that? We're going to look at 15 wire. 15, 10 grand, 12, 5, 10 grand, 11%.
What? You don't think Kinetic Kel is a 5 seed and Luke West is a 4 seed, which I do think there's a kind of a chasm between the top 4 and everybody else in their bracket, but I think that it's you know, it's not unthinkable that Kel might pull out an upset. It's not impossible. I like these segments. They're kind of a little bit of a calm during the storm. Plus, the rest of the content is like you get kind of high-level thinking, you know. Eric McHenry is the ultimate anti-pussy level thinker. If we're being honest. If we're being honest hour. Where's Opioid Ben? In real life or in the tournament?
Nice color paint on car, and it's in good condition. Custom exhaust system, and it's showing 70,000 miles. $11,000, 11.5. Where's it going to be? 11.5. 11,500, 11,500 down.
Coffee card bear. It's gonna get after this round has a lot. Second round has a lot of tough matchups, but after that, it's just. I mean, it's all brutal. It's all main event matchups. Yeah, Heathen. I forgot about that. Yeah, so Heathen is already the first member of the Sweet 16. So either VP or Angela Aquera is going to come in and have to face a very fresh and relaxed Heathen. Ain't that right, Linda?
For the last 20 years, only has 3,000 miles on a complete rebuilt 350 engine.
VP's tough, though.
12-volt traction rear end, air conditioning, power steering and brakes. Also has a color left the hood. We're selling on number 364. Talk to me, guys. You're going to put the money down.
The unkillable Viking bait maiden. Dave's channel versus Vinny Slugga. That's a rough one, Dave. Ain't that right, Linda? I believe that a female or I believe a female or a YouTuber can surprise me for my 30th or a miracle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I didn't know how to approach this video today because
I lied about Aretha
yesterday
Franklin again.
and a few days before that, I was going through some ideas in my head of what today's video is gonna be. I know it was.
Wait a second. La Cosa Nostra. Don't you think it's kind of a reach to say that just because he likes to watch a lot of teeny bopper YouTubers and has made some questionable statements about ages, are we to automatically assume that he's, we got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we're misunderstanding.
Couple of things, but the matter of the thing of it is that I wanted to talk about surprises and miracles in today's videos. Now I know surprises and miracles don't happen to every single person every single day, and it doesn't just happen like that, like super quick. It takes time for that surprise to actually come into fruition, and it takes years and years for a miracle to actually happen. For example, when Canada and United States played in the 1980 Olympics.
Yo, South to West, are you hearing this? I love hearing the Boit people talk about historic moments.
When Canada and United States played in the 1980 Olympics. Damn it. Sorry. It was supposed to be Canada destroying the United States in that the United States versus Canada ice hockey Olympics thing. They were supposed to just be destroyed. But
are you talking about when McHenry said that in this life he's a heterosexual man, but in the next life he's made a deal with God to be a bisexual female?
Happen. Just ask the United States in 1980. I believe that's when it was. They beat the Canadians. I can't remember what the score was, but it was just a big deal back then. And now,
he has absolutely nothing to offer on this topic. It's every aspect of what he's saying is pretty much wrong. And he has no details. He doesn't know anything about this story.
Miracles and surprises don't actually really happen a whole lot. But they should. And I know in the 29 years that I've been on this earth, there have been some surprises that I haven't expected, and there have been some miracles that have happened.
If you're expecting it, is it still a surprise?
In a while. And I'm hoping and praying and visualizing that I have a miracle or a big surprise coming in 8 months from now when I turn 30 years old. It may be a job. It may be a friend.
It may be a miracle.
YouTuber. It may be something completely outside of that realm. A celebrity, a musician, whether it be female or a male one. There's going to be surprises in your life that you don't know what to do or how to work on your surprise face or having a miracle happen to you. Like the birth of your son or your daughter in the future. There's so many different things that we overlook in our lives, and we need to start visualizing and
yes, he's manifesting.
Wondering when are those surprises going to come for us? When are those miracles going to come for us? And I'm not saying it's going to happen, easily. I'm not saying
it's going to happen tomorrow.
Everything is just going to
Or the
be
next
handed
day, or
to
the
us
next
on
month.
silver platters. We have
Who
to work
knows?
for it. I get that. But there are some times in life where surprises just happen.
Oh, boy.
And we need to realize that it's there. We need to realize that miracles can happen, surprises can happen when we least expect it. And that's the most important thing.
This is this is the kind of thing you don't. I feel like my brain is melting listening to this.
Single person needs to have happen to them at least once in their lifetime, or twice, or a handful of times. But if it hasn't
I think if
happened
Jedi
to
Joy heard this, it would activate her MK Ultra programming.
in a while, maybe the universe has something in store for you that you normally would not see on
The
a
birth
daily
of
basis.
your first son
And
will be a
I'm
surprise.
excited to
He's
see
like
if there's
Pharaoh.
something magical, something surprising, something miracle-ish that's going to happen to me in the next 8 months to, 60 years down the road.
What?
But
Oh my God, something miracle-ish is going to happen to me sometime between 8 months from now and 60 years from now. That's like a pretty quintessential Eric McHenry statement. Something is going to happen, whether that's 8 months from now or 60 years from now. Something will happen.
who knows if that's actually going to happen?
Will it?
I sure as heck don't. Maybe, the universe does, but I don't. And I don't want you guys to be ruining a surprise if you have something planned.
Oh,
Which
what?
I probably know you don't.
I thought he said he did not want people to make plans involving him.
Or, a miracle happening that you probably know about that I don't, and I want to keep it that way. I want to keep those surprises. I want you to keep those surprises and those miracles from me until they actually get closer and closer and closer to the actual date. But with that being said, I'm going to end today's video. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
I mean, that was a masterpiece. That was a fantastic video. Started off it just like a train wreck. Then it just got completely nonsensical. Fantastic.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I thought I'd give you kind of like a,
Oh, this is, I give you some places that I would love to travel to, but probably won't happen anytime soon.
a synopsis, if you will, of 10 cities.
Yeah, Jedi Joy beat, who did Jedi Joy beat? I don't remember. She's got, I'll hold on, I'll be right back.
That I would love to visit.
Let me get my
Maybe I've already
paperwork.
visited them. Maybe I haven't. I don't really know. But a couple of them are out of the country. Like, I want to visit Sydney, Australia. That's one of the top ones that's on my list. I also would love to visit, South Africa. Cape Town, South Africa. Or Johannesburg, South Africa. Or something along.
Okay, Jedi Joy beat Speakeasy in the first round. And now she's up against Grace Placement Tatum Lorabelle.
Along those lines. I wanted to visit, Berlin, Germany, or
You know where
Lisbon.
I mean, I don't really want to visit it because it would ruin the whole thing if every time somebody does it, I think it just removes some of the mystique. But I'm just like obsessed with that North Sentinel Island.
Portugal.
I think about it like all
Maybe
the time.
a couple of states from. I wanted to visit New York, and I want to visit any city in Florida, whether it's Orlando, St. Pete, Sarasota.
With someone?
Florida Keys, those types of places. I also would love to go to Houston, Texas, or Denton, Texas, or one of those cities.
Uh-oh, that's Tony Yo-Man stomp. Can you imagine that crossover? Man, I seen this guy. He looked at me at the Church's Chicken, man. He was listing everything on the goddamn menu, boy. Shit.
Or even San Antonio, something like that. And then maybe go down to Vegas again.
Vegas, let's go.
And go to Chase Field in Arizona. Possibly even go to Boise. I know these are all kinds of weird places to go in the United States.
Oh, B. Stevie is officially, I think, moved by now, but he did do a video we've got to watch soon that's his final honest review about living in Sioux Falls, North Dakota, or South Dakota,
there are just
one
some
of the two.
places that have crossed my mind of places I want to go.
What about
but
Kokomo?
Don't, because I don't have the money right now. And I had a very good suggestion from a friend of mine that would be kind of cool to do, but I don't know if I'm going to be good at that. So I guess what the point of this video is that I need to start working on me and get my license and stuff like that. That's the most important thing I have to work on right now.
License is back,
So
it's
when
me.
I'm done filming this video and I'm done eating my breakfast, I'm going to go study the driver's handbook and get ready. Because I want to do the license thing first. Get that out of the way so that I can do, outdoorsy things.
Oh, man,
like
I can't.
Going to all the cities.
I
Maybe
can't
even go
keep
to
getting my
London
hopes
too
up.
someday. But those are some destinations that have been on my mind for a while now. And I really want to do those destinations. Along with maybe going to Scotland. Seeing Stonehenge.
Sure,
Seeing the Eiffel
Stonehenge would
Tower.
be cool.
All those things. I know I could see the Eiffel Tower, even though it's not the real Eiffel Tower, and in Vegas. Why do I keep saying I don't. It's just like the stutter I have. Anyways, I gotta go. You guys on the drill. Keep it real. Bye bye.
Well, that kind of upset him. Why would it recommend this? my own. I don't know why it does that. All right. I don't feel comfortable talking about my real family because that's between me and them. Oh, he wants to start a new show called Shout Out Tuesdays. Oh, look, I'm trying to do more adventurous things. Oh, boy. Helping my brother move into their new house.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So, I thought I'd do this video because I saw it in the comments of a video about a week ago. I know this is not going to sound too exciting, but my family, I want to keep my family life private as much as humanly possible. And I don't want you guys to think that it's okay for me to talk about it because, don't get me wrong, I love my family and they love me, but I don't want to be talking about
McHenry's still stuck at 813. If anybody want to subscribe to him.
them a whole lot on this
We're
channel.
trying to get to 10
That's not
million.
what this channel is. This channel is about my life and my life only. Not my parents' life or my brother's life or my grandma's life or my aunts and uncles, my cousins, those types of things. This is just about me and what I do on a daily basis. Whether I'm going to, events around California or I'm going to events elsewhere, those are my life stories. And those only belong to me. My family life belongs to me and no one else. But I'm gonna give you a little something just so you can get off my back.
Oh boy.
Both my parents are alive. Both of them are still married. Or they're both married to each other for the past so many years. They're still alive and doing well. And my brothers are still alive and doing well. They're no longer living with us, but they're still alive and doing well. Like everyone pretty much that I talk to from time to time is still alive and doing well. That's all I'm giving you on that. Now, moving on to the next subject.
There's that
There's a lot of
Stegosaurus.
stuff happening coming up in the next, 2 months. I've talked about it before, and I will talk about it again
Only
until
2
they
months?
both actually happen. Everything is going to be working out just smoothly fine, and I'm ready to move on with my life a little bit. I'm going to be helping my brothers move. I'm not telling you where, and I'm not telling you why they're moving. But they are moving, and I'm going to be helping them with all...
So basically, he's saying, I'm going to keep my private life private, and then he spends the entire rest of the video discussing his private life.
that stuff starting tomorrow. So who knows
Hey, what's
how
up,
that
Fart
video
Hammer?
is going to turn out tomorrow, but it's going to be fun. Hopefully I can get a little bit of exercise in, and then next week or the week after... probably the week after, I'm going to get a haircut, and then...
He does dance
that following Saturday...
like Napoleon.
This coming Saturday, but the next Saturday is my 10-year high school reunion, which I'm going to. And I'm also have something maybe planned in October. We're still working on the
Yeah, I
details
think it's
for
his
that,
real name.
but it should be fun. Now there's some plans in the works for next year. I don't know what exactly those plans are just yet, but there are plans in the works. I'm trying to get a couple more books to read for the rest of this year, but who knows if that's actually going to happen. And we'll see. Because there's a lot of things that are
August
happening in my
19th,
life right now, and
2018.
I don't want to be protruding it on
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
his real. I'm pretty
that
sure it is.
I
yeah.
want to talk about my family, or I can talk about my YouTube family and my Facebook family, but my real family I'm not going to talk about. And if I go to a concert next year, or if I go to something like that next year for some reason or another, I want to take you guys along with me. And that's the most important thing to me, is that...
I mean, he does have object permanence, I feel like. He is very much a looper, like a lot of the people that we watch, but he does... It's not like every day is a fresh day. You know what I mean? Like, he has a functional... Like, he can remember things.
You guys get to experience all the things that I have to offer you next year and the rest of this year, because there's like 4 months left. But enough about that. I will see you guys tomorrow on Demi Lovato's birthday.
Yes.
You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Goodbye.
What do you guys think? Which Demi Lovato do you like better? Do you prefer like the kind of punk but athletic Demi Lovato, or like the more of like the thick era Demi Lovato? I feel like McHenry would prefer the athletic era. I have some cool new things I want to do in the vlogs in 2019, and new things coming soon to the channel. What happened to Honest Hour? Don't you... Be honest, weren't you guys like hyped for Honest Hour? I really felt like he finally was going to do the good content. Just being around the corner was finally going to pay off. And then I don't even think we got a single episode of it. They're always promising us that stuff that's right around the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, so this video got me inspired by a video I was watching based off of a music festival, if you will. And it got me to thinking, like, what would happen...
I like this energy.
...if there was some crazy, fun, wild things...
He's pacing, he's upset, he's agitated.
...that are in the works on this channel.
Honest
and I'm not
Hour.
just talking about, my high school reunion and...
Roman salute.
The third Sacramento Comic Con I'm gonna go to come next month in October. But I was thinking about looking into the future.
Bald
and I got
Lovato.
excited because I've been putting myself out there on social media every single day. And I've been leaving comments. I've been leaving tweets. I've been trying to make something huge happen for this channel. And it's not just, for me. It's for each and every single one of you guys out there watching this video right now.
Ain't that right, Linda?
And it may not be a whole lot of people watching this video, but I may or may not have a surprise for you guys.
Great.
And I'm not talking about those two events that are coming out this
Demi
year.
Lovato was weird, but
we're talking about next
would
year.
for sure.
We're talking about April. We're talking about possibly June or July.
I bet Demi
We're
Lovato
talking
go
about-
off like a fire hydrant, like that lady Bethadone was talking about, that squirted on her in the backyard.
Things that are gonna be so epic, so big, that I don't even know if I should talk about it on this video. I may talk about it in a future video, but let's be real. This surprise is gonna blow people's minds.
Yes.
That's how big I plan on doing it. With the help of my Twitter, with the help of my YouTube channel, with the help of my Facebook page, I know in my heart of hearts that come April, there's going to be something huge, something monumental. And I got to start working on getting this thing ready to go, because this surprise is going to make everyone think,
Well, he's just doing this knowing that if he says, "Oh, it's next April," that nobody's gonna remember in April except him.
how did he pull this off? How did a guy who doesn't have very many views, who doesn't have very many subscribers, who barely has, any Twitter followers, how did he pull this thing off? This huge, monumental, crazy, wild adventure that's going to happen in April. And that's what you guys need to realize, that whatever this thing is, it's going to be way bigger than me. It's going to be way bigger than you guys. It's going to be huge.
I think we kind of conclusively know that it isn't. But if it was, he'd be a great actor. If this were just performance art, like it would be, it'd be brilliant. Because nobody, you would just never, it's just also, also real. This to me is the closest thing to like a real life Truman Show is McHenry. Because he is like 98% cut off from the rest of the world. And like the comings and goings of the world. It's like in one of those images of like everything stays constant in McHenry world. And then like the world just like, is going in like super fast motion around him, but it never really impacts him.
I'm not talking about
unless somebody
huge.
Musician
I'm talking about
dies.
gigantic. I'm not talking about VidCon here. We're not talking about that. That's whole nother story, a whole nother surprise that I'm working on right now. But this surprise is going to happen no matter what. If I have to do whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. Because this surprise is going to make everyone take a second look at me and say, this kid's for real.
Take a look at me now.
This kid is going to be the best damn person on this planet. And I'm really excited to see what you guys are thinking once you watch this video. You're going to probably be like running through your head, what could this person be talking about that's
this kid
so
talking about,
huge
man?
And so gigantic that of a surprise that he's willing to
Actually,
tell
the
you
surprise is Dagny is going to pay for his college education.
about it. Not in detail, but tell you that whatever it is, it's going to happen. And I'm going to make sure it happens with Twitter, with Facebook, with YouTube. I'm going to make sure this thing happens one way or another. That's my mindset. That's my awesomeness that I have for you guys today. I've got to get going. I got to go to the bathroom and take care of some stuff for later today. But get excited. Because when this thing happens later today, but get excited. Because when this thing happens, you guys are going to believe that I'm ready to hit the high notes.
Listen, bud, nobody believes in McHenry like we do. I believe McHenry could always hit the high notes. He just needed to realize it himself. You know what I mean? I'm happy that we're on an upswing. Things are certainly, this momentum will carry us forward, and we'll get the license. We'll be on the road to working back at the Dollar Tree. I have faith in this energy.
I'm not a singer, and by high notes I mean going above and beyond anything you guys can imagine. So I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys know the drill. Keep real, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. Bye-bye.
Wow. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, boy. Jesus and fuel breakdown and siphoning? All right, I just have to put a like on this.
Hello, it's Friday, April 3rd, 2026. God bless you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a couple little...
Well, another, God tier video from McHenry. Holy shit. What a revelation. Which one was that one? Was that the new things coming on this channel? Yeah. Okay, I want to start a new series on this channel called Shout Out Tuesdays.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, after I got back last night from helping my brothers out with their new class, I was talking to, after I took a nap, of course, I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and he brings up a very good point, that I don't really do shout-outs on this channel, and I should start. Because shout-outs are an important part of,
Shout out,
talking to you guys and giving you credit where credit is due. Now, I only know of 2 people that deserve this credit right now. There's more. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
There's a whole lot more.
like, not even being dramatic, I really feel like he's getting... this is beyond antisocial behavior. If he sees someone talking to a white person, he calls them out for it now, like confronts them about it. Now he is confronting people who just say anything to him at all. Like, that's a recipe for disaster. You could maybe go for a long time and not have the wrong situation come up, but sooner or later you're gonna go up to the wrong person. They're not gonna fuck around.
More people who deserve so much credit for this channel and what it's become over the past, so many years.
Yeah, shout out
But
Tuesdays.
these 2 individuals have been...
Do you want me to bring back shout out Tuesdays?
On this channel, or been with this channel since the very beginning. Actually, there's 3.
Henry
really, if you think
McEric.
about it. But these 2 people have, given me pointers, given me advice, given me all kinds of different... Actually, these 3 people have given me so much more than I could ever wish or imagine upon anyone. And without that, who knows what this channel would be. It probably wouldn't, have over 200 subscribers on this channel. Or
Yeah, Clarence
could
is
have so
playing a
much more.
dangerous
Don't get me
game.
wrong. There's so many more, things that I could do possibly in the future that could make this channel 10 times better, 1,000 times better, whatever you want to.
I think be more
1,000,000
likely
times
to
better.
get shout out Tuesdays
without
than
them
Honest Hour
being there
Thursdays.
Since the beginning, it's really not. I know it's my channell, and I'm the one that puts
I'm not
videos
even
up
saying that he wouldn't, but that doesn't mean that he wouldn't get his ass beat. You know what I mean? Like, he might run away for all we know. But like, I think somebody, if you really said some of the stuff that he says to people in real life, they might just on-site you.
every single day, or close to every single day for the past so many years. But these subscribers,
Yeah, it doesn't
these
look
friends
like
of
it's in a
mine
very good area
have been
for
there
sure.
since the beginning. Just like I know there are some people who have been around, watching Shay and Charles since the very
Charles
beginning of
Trippy.
their channel 10 years ago. But these guys mean so much to me right now. And I think I'm going to make this a series where I do shout out Tuesdays every single Tuesday.
Okay.
Shoot.
Any guesstimates on how many consecutive episodes of Shout Out Tuesdays do you think we're going to get?
These people named Colum and Jake and Joe Sif are the reasons why this channel continues to do well, or not well, continues to help me see every single day that I need to wake up and make a video and post
He'd be
it
like, say all that
on my
nasty
YouTube
shit
channel.
and get punched and be like, now see
They
what
were
happened?
there.
See the
when I
violence of the
created this
so-called
channel.
white man?
They
Yeah.
are still there, this many years later.
You only think
And
there's
I'm
one?
excited to see where the next, many years that are gonna go by are gonna entail. And I know, in my heart of hearts, that those three individuals will
And for the
stay
record, my Sports Friday outlasted McHenry's by a wide margin.
there for as long as I'm here, and as long as I'm doing this YouTube channel.
He probably
And
would like to
doing
get a
these
legal
YouTube vlogs.
settlement.
Every single day.
He need more rock stars
Until
and
I
Oreo
can't pick up
cakesters.
a camera like this one, or any camera for that matter, and stop doing this. Because someday that's going to happen. They may not be here.
That's because I
don't
had
know where they're
sponsors,
gonna be
true.
when this channel just
Esau.
stops abruptly. Because
Now
I
you
can't
see this
pick up
guy
a camera and
stepping
vlog
on
for
my
you
neck?
guys.
That's Esau.
But that's still, so many
What's going on with
years.
McHenry's
Probably
energy?
like 40, 50, 60 years down the road. You still get vlogs from me until that day happens. And I'm hoping and praying that those three individuals...
Okay. All right, let's have an honest hour moment. All right, let's have an honest hour moment. If we live long enough, right? And we're still doing this in like, I'll be in my 90s, McHenry will be in his 80s. Do you think that McHenry's content well, I guess it depends on what happens to his care after his parents are gone, but like, do you think that like if left to his own devices that it would just like, do you think we would ever see a variance in content, or do you think he'll be making this literally until he can't?
Have been there since the very beginning, will be there when I'm still doing this until my 80th birthday, or however long it is. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys know the drill. Keep it
Yeah.
real.
So if he's planning on making it to 80, I've got to make it to 90. I got to get to 90 so that I can see the end of the story.
Bye-bye.
His content will be exactly the same. Man, won't that be a weird feeling? Like, can you imagine if you like could teleport forward in time? Like, it would be? It's so weird to think of McHenry like being like an elderly man on making these videos on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, like talk about time passage content, man. Oh my God, look at this thumbnail. Looks like he's at Fight Club. Oh, a tour of the upstairs. Soon it will all be mine. I think we have 2 more here, though. I'm trying to do more adventurous things in 2019, like a birthday lunch with friends. Who's in? So he's asking who's willing to come and have a birthday lunch with him.
so I'm standing now. This is I guess, I don't know what you would call this. It's just me though. I'm gonna spend the night here. I just took a nap. I'm ready to go. I'm watching right now. I'm watching a 70s show on Netflix, which is kind of a close show. They got a nice backyard too. My brothers aren't here right now. I'm by myself here at this house. It's a nice house. I'm gonna go get some food, eat some crackers, watch that 70s show, and just chill tonight. And just have fun, because who knows what's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a fun night tonight. I can feel it. We have a lot of work to do tomorrow. We're going to be moving a lot of furniture. I think we're moving a bit. I mentioned this in a previous video.
He's like, hey, listen, I'm going to keep my private life private. I'm not going to talk about my brothers. I will tell you they don't live here, but I'm not going to tell you or show you where they live. Oh, hey, guys, I'm here inside my brother's house.
Beds, and we're moving a lot of furniture. And it's just going to be an awesome day tomorrow. I'm probably going to be like super tired tomorrow, but...
See, that's why I think if you were looking at like Boy Madness as kind of like a wrestling card or like a superhero showdown kind of thing, McHenry's time-based abilities make him really difficult because he's pretty much immune to outside damage of any kind. You just have to like wait him out, essentially. That's a tough one.
Because, hey, who knows what's going to happen in the future. I'm going to be...
Who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be a fun night. I can tell you that. It's a nice house.
In this place a couple times over the next, so many years. No parties, though. That's one
just going to kick back and relax and watch that 70s show.
thing. There's going to be... I've been talking to some friends of mine on Facebook, and we're working on something kind of cool. We're working on possibly doing like a birthday lunch or birthday dinner or with friends.
Here comes Cicero.
Somewhere in Sacramento.
Maybe.
That would be able to fit as that many people. Or in Folsom, wherever.
False alarm.
But, I mean, I'm turning 30 next year. I know you guys are all going to be talking about how I should have a job and have my license by now, but the real thing is that I want to do something special for my 30th. I mean, we're going to do a barbecue with my family and my family friends. But the most important thing is I want to do something with my actual friends, not my family friends.
Oh, there he is.
We got to figure something out. And I want to do something kind of cool.
Oh, there he is.
I said in a couple of videos ago that I wanted to have, a YouTuber, a celebrity, or a singer, and a celebrity.
Got some new soap,
awesome. To it. But that's probably not realistic. I would love to have, a YouTuber, at least a big YouTuber, come to my 30th birthday, because you're not going to turn 30 again in your lifetime.
Eric, what if a big YouTuber was just covering your entire life, bro?
You only get to have that experience once, unless you're resurrected. I've said
unless
that before
you're
in videos,
resurrected? See, there's just these weird little interjections sometimes.
Think of once. You're not going to turn 30 again in your lifetime. You only get to have that experience once, unless you're resurrected. I've said that before in a video, but think about that. The acoustics are pretty nice in here. Anyways, I mean, 30, I know a lot of people are saying you got to do dirty 30 because that it rhymes, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to be that guy or that girl who, celebrates their 30th by doing something dirty. You could just have you can hang out and have friends over, or do a birthday lunch or dinner. No strip clubs, none of that stuff.
Wow.
No going to Vegas, none of that stuff. But just do something kind of casual and see how that works out. I know it's 8 months away, but still, 8 months.
If I threw a party for Eric, instead of going to a strip club, I would just have had Bethadone in her cage for like a while to get her kind of riled up, and then I would just let her loose in the hotel room.
To plan something where I get to do things with friends that I want to do with my family.
Nerdy 30?
I mean, I would go to lunch and go to dinner with my family for my birthday, but we're talking about my 30th here. I don't want to go into detail any more than that.
What other details are there? Do you think he gets his special 30th birthday?
But there's like so many things that we could do.
That's in April, which is when he said that. Remember, he said that there was going to be something like monumental happen in April?
Over the next, 8 months that could make this channel more livelier.
Is there music in the background of his video?
Better than anything you could ever possibly imagine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this vlog. You guys know the drill.
Man, I could go for like a 10-piece nugget meal right now. She hawked her last two. All right, I have been helping my brothers move into their new house the last 3 days.
Hey guys, I thought I'd give you a load of glimpse, not a glimpse. I'm here at my brother's new place. I'm not going to show much of it, just this little corner that I'm sitting in right now.
The rare time, no hair fix.
My brother's going to come early in the morning. We're going to go back to his place and get some more stuff to put in his place. So I'm going to go take a nap right now. But before I do that, I just thought I'd, film this video so you guys have something to watch for tomorrow. Now I know I said stop sitting down, but this is a cool place. I've been all over it. I've been to every single room in this house, and it's awesome. But I'm gonna go and take a nap and just hang out for a little bit, and then probably watch some YouTube videos, watch some Netflix on my laptop, and all kinds of stuff. So it's just gonna be a fun day tomorrow because we got more moving to do. I think we're gonna be moving a bed, possibly some other furniture type pieces from my brother's place that he's living at now. It's not part of the other stuff. But I think I'll let you guys go. I know this video was probably boring. I'm gonna probably film another video just a little more exciting of the crazy another room in this house. Maybe even film in the backyard a little bit, but who knows right now?
It's just a
This is a nice room. This is
a constant wait.
I'm sitting right now. My brother's one of my
Did
brothers.
he just hiss?
My brother's in their workout room that I'm sitting in right now. My brother's one of my brother's rooms is right next door, right behind this wall that's right behind me. And then on the next side, there's another bedroom. So, and there's the kitchen and all that other junk over there. But I'll see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you next day, and the next day, and the next day. I gotta go. Bye-bye.
These videos from inside his brother's house are interesting. Oh, wow. Here's this great thumbnail. I give you a tour of the upstairs because soon it will be all mine with no one but me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
So I'm going to take you on a journey. Okay, so you know this room, pretty much. This room of, crazy stuff. My window, all this. This is my room. With all my things, my bed, my dresser, my nightstand,
Honest minutes,
my
honest
desk,
seconds.
with a bunch of crazy stuff on it. This room, even though it's just a ginormous mess right now, used to be my oldest brother's room. He doesn't live with us anymore. Now this right here is my bathroom, and my brother's bathroom, for just a little bit longer. That's his stuff.
One thing about McHenry is if you invest the time and the patience in his content, he will deliver the goods. I mean, we're finally getting the in-depth tour here.
Be there in a little bit.
We've been talking about this for
you got your
a long
basic
time.
shower, your toilet, towels, stuff
Luke
like
West coded
now,
video.
This room is my other brother's room.
Cuck chair.
And it's pretty barren, as you can tell.
This is so good.
The only reason I'm showing you this is because this is going to be all mine. Just for me.
Yeah, we do know
There's
that
a towel
room.
closet right there. But this room I'm looking at, which is my room, and it's gonna stay my room, is gonna be the coolest area, or not the coolest area. I might be filming in the other room. I might be filming in this room more. I might be filming in the bathroom more. I might be filming in this hallway more.
Excuse me?
You know, all these. Once this gets all settled and the dust settles, it's just gonna be my area to do things in. And I'm excited because I don't get to say that I have a whole section of a thing upstairs. But
The EMAC wing.
my brothers have their own new place. I talked about it in the last two videos, yesterday's videos actually, that they will be living far, like a 40-minute drive from where I am right now.
Wow,
But-
so again, he's like very strict. He says he's not going to talk about his private life. He's literally pretty much,
Someday,
I'll be right back.
I
I
don't know
need to
when
get
that
some
someday is
peeps.
going to be, but someday, this is just going to be an empty area upstairs. There's going to be no me. There's going to be no one pretty much but who knows when that's going to happen just yet. I may know. You may not. And I may not know. But it's going to be an adventure. So,
Oh, man.
still, I just wanted to give you like
Imagine that video, Ananja.
little glimpse into this upstairs area, which will probably be all mine in a matter of a week or so. All that's left for this
Within a week, all your eyes may gaze upon belongs to House EMAC.
to be my area is there's a couple of odds and ends things that he has to move out of that room.
The
But,
Shermanator.
it's just gonna be a journey. And I'm
That guy
excited to
fucked
see
Nadia.
this room and those other two rooms, and I'm sure you're excited to see those other two rooms me being filmed in. But we'll see. I don't know how well it's gonna work just yet. I have a couple of things that I'm supposed to be getting from my brother in the next, couple days. But yeah, I might start hanging up some stuff that I don't know where I would put it. I don't have much wall space left, but there's some stuff I'm just gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna have to put all this stuff. I've got like 3 things that I have to hang on the wall, 4 things really, and I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll have a second room. I don't know, but
Maybe
that's
I'll
just
have a
something
second
to
room.
Look forward to. You guys know the drill. Keep it real, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Bye bye.
Interesting. Oh boy. Oh, it's me. It's me still here. It's me's gonna be heated here. Eric McHenry is starting a GoFundMe for VidCon next summer. Would you donate to it?
Hello, ladies and
A
gentlemen.
GoFundMe?
So, I was thinking about this yesterday, and one of my friends, I'm not going to say who this friend is, gave me a good idea for a thing that I've been trying to do for a long time. You know how much I love this event. I've talked about it so many times over the past, 7 years on this channel. But this person suggested I do a GoFundMe and raise money to go to this event next year. Or it wasn't really this event, it was
Give me
a
a
concert.
break.
But I got thinking, this kind of thing would be a cool idea to raise money to go to this event, because I've been trying for, how many years has it been now? Since 2014. So about 4 years I've been trying to go back to this event. And nothing's really, sparked my interest at all. And I didn't really know what this whole concept of GoFundMe was. I have an account. I haven't started saving any money for it yet. But before my brother leaves, he's going to help me set it up. Now, I've been running through some numbers and trying to figure out how much I need to go to this event. I was thinking 5,000, but then I was thinking again maybe 4,500, maybe 4,000. But it's going to be a total of like $2,300-ish to $2,500-ish to go to the whole event with the ticket, the Disney day, the hotel.
What's
gas,
the other $2,000
food,
for?
all of it is going to run me pretty expensive. So I don't know. It's going to be asking for a lot of money. I get that.
Oh, man.
And I know I should be getting a job and using
love
that
Peeps.
money from the job to pay for it. But if there's a thing like that on the internet or something similar to that, I'm going to use it to
Listen, I know that you would like Eric McHenry to get a job, but as long as he can just panhandle, like, isn't GoFundMe for, like, emergencies, like medical stuff or, like, you know, housing emergencies and stuff?
to the best of my ability. And I know a lot of people.
Is it pretty, I guess I would ask that, like, is it common, do you guys think, for people to use it just to fundraise for, like, to ask people to pay for their vacations?
People are going to be jumping down my throat saying, get a job, you can use that job money to pay for it. But that money, they tax it, and they take out, you know, for the IRS and Internal Revenue
tax
Service
that.
and all that stuff. And for the GoFundMe thing, it doesn't look like they tax you or take fees out for any of that stuff. So that's why it kind of interested me, is because that's something I'm looking into to doing, is asking for donations. I know I'm not dying or I don't have cancer or any of that stuff, but this is for my birthday. Let's just put it that way. This is for my birthday. I've wanted to go to this YouTube convention for the past 4 years. Haven't been able to. They're having their 10th annual.
Oh, you think
next
that
year,
qualifies?
And my plan is to go to it. And I know, you know, that you're all concerned that I should be getting a job and using that money to pay for it. But like I said a little bit earlier, they take money out of that, and I've got to have to pay for health insurance with that money that I make from a job if I were to get a job. You know, they take out taxes, dental insurance, you know, all these things, eyeglass insurance or eyes insurance and stuff like that. But just, you know, I want to do it without having to worry about all the taxes being taken out, all of the other stuff being taken out. And
Listen, I want to go, but I want to do it. I don't want to worry about the taxes. You guys pay for it.
this GoFundMe thing could work. It could. And I'm talking with some people and seeing what their thoughts on it is.
Exactly, JF.
All I have to do is figure out a little bit more details on the whole thing. But I'm going to ask for a little bit of money from that. I'm not saying you have to donate or anything. But if you wanted to, you know, a dime or a quarter or a
What?
nickel or a dollar here and there could get me to that, you know, $4,500 mark that I'm trying to get to. I know $4,500 total is asking a lot, but
This is insane
$2,300
to
is a
me.
lot to pay for a whole event. You know, with the ticket, like I said, I mean, it's just
Now, if he came on and was like, hey, I really want to go to VidCon or whatever, like, what could I do content-wise to, you know, incentivize, you know, you to sign up for the Patreon or whatever? You know what I mean? I could get that. But just coming on and being like, especially with everybody knowing that, like, him making such a big deal about not wanting a job, and it's all like, oh, I would go and work for it, but I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay taxes. Maybe he's a libertarian. I don't know.
I just want to do it, and it's my thing, and you may not like it, but I want to do it. It'll help me if it helps me get to VidCon outside of the whole job, you know, paying for insurance and car insurance and health insurance and
Courtney has
Dental-
that. Got paid in that OPC bucket.
insurance and all that
$100
stuff.
worth of
So,
coins.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for doing this because I'm not sick or I'm not any of those things. But there are other aspects of GoFundMe that don't involve me raising money for someone who has cancer or someone who's dying who needs to pay for their medical bills and stuff like that. there's events that you can raise money for and stuff like that, and not just you can raise money for pets and stuff like that. But this has been on my mind for 4 years now, and I really want to go back to this event, and I'm gonna go back next year, and I'm gonna do this GoFundMe thing and see how much money we can raise, if any at all. That's all I'm saying. You guys
Let
know
me
the drill.
see.
Keep real. Bye-bye.
Let me start the next video, then I'll check. I can't believe we are in the final 6 days of August 2018, which means 2018 is almost over. That's right. If South to West is in the chat, this is time passage content.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I always like to look at my calendar whenever a month is starting to come to a close. And we are in that final stage of August. We have, 6 days left of August, and then, bam, September starts. Excuse me. But,
I don't see the GoFundMe, but I listen,
day.
I'm not saying anything, or I'm just saying when I searched for Eric McHenry GoFundMe, there's the McHenry YouTube stuff and then a fundraiser for Aaron McHenry. And one of the top 10 responses is how GoFundMe helps trans people afford gender-affirming care.
For almost an entire year now. An entire year of daily vlogging. Daily vlogging. And it's exciting.
No. If you were, I don't know if you picked up on it when he said it, JF, but his brother did it. His brother set up the GoFundMe. But I couldn't find it.
September 1st, we start a new month. There's a lot of things that are going to be happening in September. Like my reunion, our first year of consecutive vlogging. You know what else is happening? In 6 days from now, Vlogust ends.
Reunion.
I know you guys think I should wait until the 27th or 28th to start talking about this, but we've done Vlogust every single day for the past 25 days.
So we're to August 25th, and he's basically starting to wind down the month and the year
consecutively without missing a single day of vlogging. And I know there's a lot of people who think that that's not a very big feat, but it is. Because
that was just one of the
vloggers,
results. I'm not attaching any
don't have
commentary to that.
Where they vlog every single day for an entire month. There's only one person I know who I've watched from the very beginning who's done that.
Charles Trippy.
And this is his, 9th consecutive one he's done?
Vlog Timber.
He's been doing it for 10 years almost.
No Nut November.
And it's a feat that, not many people can say they've done.
Deep scratch with a swirl exit. Fantastic.
He's been doing it for 10 years almost. And it's a feat that, not many people can say they've done. There's probably a handful that have done it, but right now, I'm one of those people in that handful who have done it.
Vlogmas.
And I can't wait to see what September has for us, what October has for us, what November has in store for us, what Vlogmas has in store for us. Which
that's a frequent thing that he says is, I can't wait to see what X has for us. It seems like he's kind of a... Do you think he views himself as kind of like a passenger in life rather than like a driver?
December,
no pun intended, because of the license.
My second consecutive one. And, it'll be my second Vlogember and my second Vlogtober. But that's beside the point. The point is that we're hitting a milestone here. Vlogmas, Vlogust, Vlogember, Vlogtober.
literally
have
south to
meaning
west.
to me, and I've done.
Like it's like weird enough that we like if you've been following this series since the beginning, I think we're like 5 years in with Eric, and then we have like another 7 or 8 to catch up, and it's just like that passage of time alone is like pretty staggering. And it's always like what's coming up next. It's never like I don't know. It's kind of anxiety inducing
I've done them
if I really
before on
think
this
about it.
channel before I deleted stuff.
Is my
But
life going by
let's be
faster
realistic
because
here.
of Eric McHenry?
Vlogmas is coming to a close. August
He is always
coming
planning.
to its final days. We're on the 25th day of August, and there's only 31. A week from today, I will be getting ready to go out and hang out with friends I haven't seen in 10 years. And then the following month, it's going to be so much more entertaining. And then the following month after that, these next 4 or 5 months are going to fly by. I guess is what I'm trying to say. We'll be in 2019 before you know it.
And that is a direct correlation to, or the exact same statement Savvy Guy will often say, like, it's a such and such month, and before you know it, it's going to be the end of the year. And seemed like, just yesterday we were popping bottles and
I know you guys are thinking, why would you care to talk about these next 5 months and how fast they're going? Because these next 5 months are going to be adventurous. These next 5 months are going to bring a whole new inspiration for 2019. That's what the important thing is to remember, is that 2019 is going to be a year of change. But
we're only 20 episodes deep.
The rest of August, which is 6 days, we have all of
Who
September,
knows what the future
all of
holds
October,
for us
all of
and Eric
November,
McHenry.
and all of December to go. But August is done.
Unless you choose to skip forward in time, and you'll see that not much has changed.
In my opinion, almost done. Well, I know we still got 6 days left, but it's practically done. There's not a lot left to do in August.
What does that mean? That's a fascinating statement. There's not much left to do. Like, okay, well, it's only the 25th, but I've got everything done I need to do in August. Can we just wrap it up? That's wild. You think you'd be like, okay, I have all my stuff done, so now I have 6 days I can relax and just listen to Pandora. But he almost seems like I don't know, he dreads dying, right? He's got the kind of fixation on living forever or being resurrected. But then here it's almost like, remember that Adam Sandler movie with the remote control that taught him the value of, even boring moments? Like, it seems like he's like, well, it's, everything's done, so now I'm just waiting for the month to end.
Except for saying goodbye to August on next Friday. Or this coming Friday.
Says he removed the GoFundMe after 2 weeks. We'll have to look that up. Thank you, JF.
Bye-bye.
Where do we want to we got to start looking toward a close here. Look at this. This is an album cover. Look at this thumbnail. Fantastic. All right, let's watch we'll start next time on the looking at animals in PetSmart. Let's watch these next two, and then we'll look up the VidCon video. I have a busy week ahead, getting myself looking good for the high school reunion.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I have a very busy week coming up in the next couple of days. Because I want to shave this off my face, get a haircut, maybe do a couple loads of laundry, and just, what else? A lot of other stuff too, but I don't want to talk about that stuff because that stuff is, private information. And then have fun on Saturday with some old friends I haven't seen in 10 years. Or, that I have seen within the past 10 years.
Stop talking
You know,
about
just
Bay
hang
Area
out and
sports, Mark.
maybe catch up and do all that kind of fun stuff. But the most important thing is cleaning my face up, cleaning my, getting my hair cut, taking a couple showers, you know, doing things that I should be doing every day, but I'm not.
Taking a couple showers.
But this is an important occasion to me, is to, you know, look good for my friends that I haven't seen in years. Even though some of them aren't really my friends, they're more acquaintances, but still, I want to look good for them. And it all starts with shaving this off my face and getting my hair cut, you know, appropriate, and cleaning some shoes of mine, you know, taking out the trash, doing, you know, all kinds of good stuff, and cleaning up my room a little bit. Not saying
Sounds
that
good.
anyone's going to come over to the house after the reunion, but, you know, just be, you know, cleaned up and have fun. And
yeah, I feel like with McHenry, depending on his hairstyle, the easiest way to monitor like his hygiene is his hair.
and do all
It will
the
just slowly
basic necessities
turn
to
into
make sure
chaos.
I have a good ass time on Saturday. Please, to make sure fun and do all the basic necessities to make sure I have a good ass time on Saturday. And that's the most important thing for me, is to have a good time, celebrate with friends, you know, do things that I normally would not do, and just have fun.
What does that mean?
Because that's what reunions are for, is to have fun and catch up and see what everyone's up to. And
Okay, anybody want to wager? Does he actually go this time? We have heard, I think, every year this is always a huge thing, and then he never goes.
the past, you know, 10 years and whatnot, but, you know, I just gotta start cleaning this stuff
No
up
scuffs
and
on the
getting
shoes.
my life together over the next 5.5, 6 days from now.
I've got to get my life together over the next 5.5 to 6 days.
I'm gonna do that.
Methadone
Cleaning
coated.
this stuff up and getting my life together over the next 5.5, 6 days from now. And I'm gonna do that.
This
I'm gonna
man's
be
an
a new
artist.
man when you see me come Friday or Saturday. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I know this video wasn't like super exciting. Me just telling you things that I'm going to be doing this week that I'm going to try to film. Let's be real. On Saturday, I'm going to try to film and get... and I'll have a bunch of pictures on my Facebook page of all the friends that I've seen, that I saw, and stuff like that. But that's not till Saturday. That's still like 5.5 days away. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Oh, man. I feel like this has been I feel like in the McHenry Cave lore system, I feel like today we had a lot of good finds. All right, let's close with this one, and that way we can really we'll be kind of refreshed next time, so that we can move into the IRL again. I feel like opening with IRL always sets a good tone with a McHenry stream. This one is called I Got Some New Movies to Watch on DVD and a Place to Put Them, thanks to my brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, so I got something kind of cool yesterday. I'm going to be watching these on my
Yes, Eric McHenry feels safe and comfortable in his jar.
PlayStation 3 my brother gave me, but I have a stack of movies here that I still have yet to watch. They include the Born Supreme.
Do we got a haircut? Yeah, he shaved and a
The
haircut.
Born
Okay.
series, the Spider-Man series, Die Hard series, Indiana Jones, Jaws, Scarface, Fight Club, all of the Star Wars
She's
films.
doom posting. Let me see.
And just a bunch of odds and ends things here, but I wanted to show you it. This is my new bookcase. It's got all kinds of different DVDs in it.
No.
But yeah, so I'm about to go get ready because we're about to go grocery shopping. But by the time I get back, this video I'm probably gonna
Reincarnation
wait to upload
reveal?
until I get back from the grocery store.
I mean, that's a tough mountain to
It's
climb.
just gonna be an adventure today. Like I said,
But I would have thought before that that no one would ever, that he'd never be able to top revealing that he had been visited by a spirit that taught him quantum healing and he could now cure all diseases. But
what was it, yesterday or day before yesterday, that I am going to be going to the reunion thing on Saturday, so I have to start getting things ready.
What do you got
to go? With
we might have to watch another video because I have to get a clear picture of this haircut. I need to see
some
it.
stuff, but I just thought I'd show you the new thing I got.
Oh, this is
I
such a
watched
tease.
all 3 X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman and Ian McKellen, Halle Berry, and a few other people that were in that movie. I don't know if you know who any of them are. I just thought I'd give you
Did
the
he get a
ones that
haircut?
You probably do know who they are. I might actually watch Godfather series as well.
Did he get a haircut or did he just like trim his sideburns like that?
But just a majority of these films I've already seen. There's, some that I haven't seen, but a majority of them I have. So I thought I'd share that with you guys today. And tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen. I'll fill you in as the day goes on and, figure things out. But
This looks like he's carrying a torch through a cave and it's got a camera in it. This is the weirdest angle.
That's a little quick update on that. And I will see you guys when I get back. Hopefully I'll have started the Bourne movie, because I was going to start that last night, but kind of got a little crazy last night.
Oh, he did not. Okay, he didn't get the
With
haircut yet.
watching
But he
the
had to have
X-Men
cut his
films.
sideburns, right? Did he just cut him right along the glasses line?
But it's just a long list of movies I've got to watch. So I will see you later. You guys don't drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll get to see the haircut next time. I don't have to imagine that, Parbs. I've lived it. Well, I feel like this was a pretty great run for McHenry. I mean, quite a few. The Mount Rushmore of YouTube rant. The comings and goings of what was the show called? Honest Hour. We'll have to. It's weird because his content is so slow paced that it seems like we should have already gotten another shout out Tuesday, but only 3 days I think have passed since that video. But I guess we'll find out next time if we're ever going to get Honest Hour, if he's going to do shout out Tuesdays, and whatever that wasn't there something else new about his show too. Is Boy Bandits yeah, we're going to do the 4 matchups in A block if I can get my act together here. But yeah, I like this. I like this assortment of Eric videos. Pretty good stuff. All right, well, I will be back. It's 12 here. Oh, it's only 12? Oh, man. Well, let's keep... I thought it was... I'm sorry. Here, let's keep going. It's earlier than I thought it was.
Look at this. Yeah. Hey, look, this camera. I don't know if there's any in these cages at all. They're little hermit crabs and okay. Guinea pigs. The birds.
Carmino.
Bird. This is a bird cage and snakes and I think all this stuff. Terrariums for snakes and lizards. I don't know where they would have the lizards. There's a bunch of fish right there. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you guys some birds and the cats I can't really show you, but they're cool.
Cinnamon. I don't know why I thought it was I thought it was almost 1 o'clock.
Chirping, aren't you? But yeah, I thought I'd just, give you guys a little update.
Oh, look at this neat picture of this lady looking at this lizard.
All
Shit.
these pet stuff, related stuff, but yeah, it's just fun to see the pets and get some new clothes and stuff like that. But
Yeah, like it's 12 here, so like in an hour and a half I'll be back for Boyd Madness, but I'm gonna watch McHenry for a little while longer.
I'm gonna go check to see if there's any orders there. I don't know if they have that here at the store, but I will check. I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.
Well, I'm gonna say it. That was his best ever IRL. I mean, you could kind of hear him at times. Uh-oh, cat toys. That's what that manager at Walmart got all bent out of shape at me over.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm here.
I could tell he was going to confront me anyway, so I was just like, fuck it. I was like, you guys ever consider expanding the cat toy section? Hey, what are you doing? Filming in here?
PetSmart right now. I'm about to go look at some cats. Can I go? No. Okay, good. And these are all the cat stuff. Cat trees and what? But yeah, it's crazy. All the cat food. Not that we're getting a cat anytime soon,
Cat
but just
food?
cat stuff. Because we're gonna get a cat eventually after Mommy's back on a trip to Italy next month. But yeah,
Trip to
it's fun
Italy
stuff,
for a month?
Exciting stuff happening in a couple days. But yeah, so I thought I'd just show you a little bit of PetSmart. I showed you a little bit of Walmart. I did get some new shoes. I got a new outfit for Sunday or Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to show you until Saturday.
This is what, now we're getting it. We're getting the, he's finding his streamer voice.
But I got some stuff. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
What's he so happy about?
I got some stuff. I will see you guys. I don't know if I'm going to show you until Saturday, but I got I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Oh man, what's going on? I starting to me personally, I starting today need to start looking good for my reunion by shaving my beard off.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think he wants to be
a
interviewed.
busy day of trying to get things put together for Saturday. And what that entails is, getting a haircut tomorrow, even though it's not today. Cleaning up my face. That's going to happen today, so it can be all clean shaven for tomorrow and Saturday. Probably shave my chest and my stomach today.
Okay, he's got to, for his high school reunion, he's got to shave his chest and his stomach, huh?
Clean up my body so I can look good for Saturday.
Clean up my body.
Take a shower tomorrow and just do things that I normally would not do daily. I'm gonna take a nap in a little bit just to have enough energy, because sometimes when I go outside and do some sort of event, like going to a bar, hanging out with friends, or
I wake up every day and thank God for sending Eric McHenry in the algorithm.
Going to VidCon or Sacramento Comic-Con, it takes a lot out of me, and it sucks, but I want to have enough energy for the 3 hours I'm going to be at this event, and possibly go hang out with some
McHenry
friends afterwards at another bar or something. But yeah, so I thought I'd just share that with you a little bit. I'm gonna upload this when I get back up from my nap, because I'm gonna go take one right now and just figure things out.
We're always either just waking up from or just about to take a nap. This is definitely like the nap era.
So it's gonna be crazy, because I want to get a few things done before I go get my hair cut and
I want to see the haircut.
and do all this stuff. I also probably want to watch a couple movies from my brother's collection.
I could tear
tonight
a car apart with
and
my
get a
bare
little
hands.
closer
I'm
to
so fired up right now.
finishing some stuff up for Saturday. Even though I kind of already have everything done, all I have to do is get this
Haircut is like a really pivotal
this hair
thing for
cut,
McHenry.
would make it look nice. Shave this off of my face.
No, they don't
That
like
sort of
us
stuff.
at all.
And I'm excited because, who knows what's going to happen on Saturday. It could be a really good night or it could be a really bad night. I won't know until I get to the reunion on Saturday. But I'm going to go. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
This reunion's got I'm on pins and needles here. Oh, and here is the greatest McHenry thumbnail of all time. Look at this, just spectacular. I think I should get one of these shirts from Walmart to support my favorite NFL team, which is, of course, the SF 49ers. There we go.
Gentlemen, this is some nice cool.
Shaving his chest and stomach.
I'm going to walk around here for a second. Hi. There's a
Oh, like Fight Club?
couple of Batman shirts. There's
Oh my God, these shirts were only $7.96. $7.88.
Deadpool, Han Solo, Flash, Punishers, all kinds of different shirts
Oh yeah, look at all these.
here. But I'm about to head, and there's some NASA shirts and just crazy things here. But I wanted to show you those.
Man, that thumbnail.
Shirts.
It's like the real life version of that Mr. Krabs meme, where the world is like he's like confused and the world is a blur behind him. Like that's a masterpiece right there. I want that up on like billboards with no context.
I'm about to head over to the thing.
Oh, he's gonna have his shirt open.
So that's good. We got the socks ready to go for the reunion on Saturday. But just chilling, hanging out here. There's wallets here. The Batman wallet, it's a trifold wallet. I have a wallet.
A Batman
It's
trifold
just kinda
wallet.
cool to see what they have.
Me personally,
super
I
hot
prefer
hand.
the trifold.
But yeah,
give you more
just
storage
hanging out
space, so
here
you don't feel
inside
like
Walmart,
all your
looking at
items on
clothes
top
and
of each
stuff
other,
for
much easier
Saturday.
and more efficient.
And just hanging out and showing you what's what here. I might be showing you some shoes that I might be getting when I get back home.
Let's see the
I might show you
shoes.
socks and all that fun stuff. But I'm gonna head over to the electronics section, and I'll see you guys as I go over there. You guys know the drill. Bye bye.
I love these covert videos inside the store. Man, this one more time before we move on. What a thumbnail. I mean, man. Oh, look at this one. This is a real, like, Washington crossing the Delaware type shit. I have seen and done some not so smart things whilst in love, and it does say whilst. And it's not fun for anyone. Okay, so he's made some mistakes that weren't fun for anyone.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about something I realized last night, and it took me quite a while to figure this out. But we all experience pain. We all feel pain in our hearts and in our
James
bodies,
Bond villain
whether it's
speech.
it's an injury, or whether it's a broken heart, or whether it's something like those. But the most important part of this is how these pains become reality and what we do to lead up to these pains. I'm going to talk about one particular pain that we've all felt. Every guy in the world has felt this pain or has attempted to feel this pain.
Attempted?
And that's love. Now, you're probably all thinking, why are you talking about how pain includes love? But, well, here's the thing. We've all experienced love with a female or a male or whatever your sexuality is.
Oh boy.
But we don't talk about how we go about this pain of love that we feel. Sometimes, in certain situations, I'm not saying this happens to every single
There's
guy.
only
I'm not
one
saying this
Eric
happens to every
McHenry.
single
What
female.
a unique guy.
But from what I've experienced in my life, I've loved 2 women my entire life. And no, one of them's not my mom. But that's not the point. The point is, I've loved 2 women my entire life. And no, one of them's not my mom. But that's not the point. The point is, there are 2 females in my lifetime that I've truly loved. That I've honest to God, loved. And I've talked about them on this channel numerous times.
You don't think that's a fair trade-off for kind of having a life of... I mean, he doesn't really see it as a life of leisure because it stresses him out. But, I mean, he doesn't have to... He can kind of do his own thing at his own pace.
Times before.
Pretty much all the time.
Now, they didn't love me back, but that doesn't defeat the purpose of me loving them. The point I'm trying to get at is that I've had my heart broken before. Every single guy who's a...
Hey, South to West, did you happen to see Bethadone talking about Boit Madness? I asked her if she really thought she could beat Grace in VP, and she said... she asked why, and I said that they had built big, impressive resumes of content, and she's like, oh, impressive resumes. One of them sleeps with her dad, and one of them hits people with her car.
Cis heterosexual male, or a cis who's a cis had my heart broken before. Every single guy who's a cis heterosexual male, or a cis heterosexual female, has felt pain through love. But the point I'm going to make now is that sometimes, not all the time, sometimes when we love someone, we do idiotic things. We make some stupid choices. And in those stupid choices, we can destroy a friendship. We could, destroy that bond that ties us to that opposite gender. It happens. And sometimes those females or those males get restraining orders on their partners or ex-partners or whatever you want to call it. Get restraining orders. Sometimes...
Okay, so I think what we're really seeing here is an honest hour presentation where we're getting real about... Remember, he's talked in the past about crossing lines with women, and he's... that he's a monster. He has secrets that if anyone ever found them out, it would destroy his life.
Those females or those males get restraining orders on their partners or ex-partners or whatever you want to call it.
Stalkers.
Because
from VidCon.
They did something so stupid that they have to live with that for the rest of their lives. Now, I'm not saying I've ever done something that stupid or that not so smart. But there are times in my head where I've realized I need to take a step back and realize, is this the right thing to do?
Yeah,
or is this something that I shouldn't do that could get me in trouble later on in life? And
just like Bethadone, she had to come to a point where she said, well, I guess no, she never learned that. She said she would, in fact, still drink all the booze, take her clothes off, threaten to off somebody, and then piss on the floor.
Most of the time, my brain registers that it's not
so
the right thing to do,
McHenry,
so you need to take
point
a step
McHenry
back.
in that battle between him and Bethadone.
This all stems from love, and every step we take while we're in love with a certain female or male,
he's also
or
part
trans
vampire
or whoever it is,
and he can cure all diseases.
That's your right. You have a right to decide who you want to love. For me, it's always been and always will be a female. Now, like I said earlier in this video, I've loved 2 women my entire life, and I've talked about them time and time and time again on this channel. And I still talk to them from time to time on Facebook and on other social platforms that I'm, on. Whether it's Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams, all of those. But my brain and my heart,
Not my heart.
stopped me from doing something that I probably should not have done. And I like to thank those
This is like mildly terrifying.
two organs of mine that helped me through the tough times.
Thank you to my organs.
Trying to make something happen that shouldn't have happened. I've loved those two women. I still do, with all my heart and with all with everything. Those were the honest, true, real life loves. They weren't those, throw the love word around like it's some kind of grenade or something like that.
What?
It's honest to God love.
Honest to God love.
I get that some women aren't going to love you back and they're not going to want to have anything to do with you. I get that part. But what I'm trying to say is, don't do something stupid that you'll regret later on with this love that you feel towards a female or a male or whatever your sexual orientation is.
He's a
Just
modern
do
day
you.
oracle.
And if someone loves you for just as much as you love them, that's great.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Don't do
like,
something that you'll
what the
regret
fuck?
with that love that you feel.
I want to
for
do
that said
terrible
person.
things, but
I'm
luckily
gonna
I
let you guys
barely
go.
keep from
You
doing
guys know
them.
the drill.
Like, what's
Keep
he talking
real,
about?
And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog and a new haircut.
Oh
Bye-bye.
shit! New haircut. Oh man, I can't wait. I end August 20. That looks like the same hair. Oh, this looks like it's cut here. Maybe. What an interesting angle of McHenry. I end August 2018 with a rant about the things on my walls because they will remain.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
No, they did not,
So-
JF.
I don't. Before I get into this video today, I don't give a rat's ass what you think of what's on to this video. So I don't. Before I
See,
get into this,
like we're such newcomers to the McHenry verse that like we always talk about the stuff on his walls, but like the elders have already experienced all this.
video today, I don't give a rat's ass what you think of what's on my walls, because that's staying there no matter what, no matter where I live, no matter how many walls I have. These things, all of them, are staying on my walls. Even that stuff over there and that stuff. I don't care if you don't like it. This is my room. And I will have what I want in my room and like it. And you're going to like it. Because I'm not taking it down. I don't intend to take it down unless I move out. And then I'm going to put it on another wall in one of my rooms in my new place or my new house or whatever you want to call it. But those are staying right where they're at. No matter what. Now, let's move on to the exciting part of this video.
Oh wow.
Today is the last day of August, which means we roll over another calendar month for 2018, which starts September. There are a lot of things that are happening in September. For example, tomorrow, the very first day of September, I have my high school reunion. The 13th day of September,
I feel like
it
that.
is also
I feel like that it's been the night before the reunion for like a fucking week.
very important because it is 1 year of consecutive vlogging without missing a single day. There are probably other little tiny tidbits of stuff throughout the month of September 2018 that are going to be exciting. But I just thought I'd give you two things that you can look forward to. Now, I also wanted to point out that, all these DVDs that I showed you the other day and this guitar are now mine. My brother gave them to me. And I'm going to enjoy every single movie that he gave to me. It's just going to take some time. I'm not getting angry. I'm just explaining to you guys that this little room that I'm living in with my bed, my dresser, these posters on my wall, this TV, my laptop, all of this stuff, those movies, all this stuff that I have, that's mine. All these books that I've bought, all the clothes that I own,
1049.
those are mine. And I'm going to wear them. I'm going to show them off. I'm going to do everything I need to do to make sure that's awesome. And I'm not going to take criticism from you guys like you've been trying to do in the videos on the comment section down below. These are the books I've read. These are the posters I've bought and put up.
He's going to be like, this
from
is
the
me.
Newspaper.
This is who I am.
This is my room. And I'm going to show you guys things that you may not like. So don't be here when you see something you don't like. For example, this wall right here that I'm looking at right now, it's got 2 of my VidCon passes. A Wizard World Sacramento Comic Con, a Star Wars poster, a poster of Hearst Castle.
Tell us about the
from
plaque,
VidCon,
Eric.
A Big Bang Theory poster. Those are things that I care about, that I truly love. And the stuff behind me, like the Suicide Squad poster, love it. This
Fuck that
Game of Thrones
Suicide
poster,
Squad
love it.
poster.
This Warriors
Fuck
poster,
that Game of
love it.
Thrones poster.
2 things from my high school stuff. Actually, 4 things from my high school stuff. All of this Giants stuff you see right here, I'm a Giants fan. You may not like me being a Giants fan, but that's what I am. And I'm also a Niners fan. And I like my
I
history.
read self-help books by middle-aged
It's
women.
I
Deal
don't
with
get
it.
you sometimes. You guys
I'm
are
the Dog King
so
Hefner. Deal
not
with it.
smart. Some of you are, not all. But this is my room, and I will have whatever I damn well please on my walls. I will have whatever damn movie I want to have. I will have whatever damn book I want to have. I will have whatever I want, and no one, not a single person, is going to tell me I can't have those things. That's just who I am. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. I'm going to let you guys go. You guys
There's the door.
Keep it real. Bye-bye.
All right, we got to be getting close to... I have some fun... Oh, wow, look at this. Wow, this is an interesting one. Thoughts and prayers to the Grimmy family. I realized that the whole GoFundMe was a stupid ask. Okay, let's try to get to here then. I filmed this video. He should have if he's getting the haircut, he'll have it by then.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today...
See, people who say you can't go back to booking the basics anymore, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. Look at McHenry. He's got people marking out for a potential haircut.
This day is the first official full day of September 2018.
Oh, also it says, I have some fun things planned for September 2018, and it starts tonight at the reunion.
Which means that this month is the coolest month of the entire year.
Coolest month.
Because of 2 things. Actually, 3 things. The first thing is that college football season has started today. 2 of my teams are both playing today. And one of them is destroying their opponent right now, 42-14.
It's hard to tell from this
Ohio
angle.
State beating Oregon State. The second game doesn't start for another hour or so, and that's Washington versus Auburn at 12:30. But enough about that. And then there's also, the second thing is, and the NFL regular season starts next week, which could be a fun thing to watch. Because who knows what's going to happen on that front. But, it's just going to be a cool month of, college football, the final season of
He's fired up.
Of Major League Baseball. There's, like I discussed yesterday, there's my high school. I've been discussing a lot lately. My high school reunion is coming up tonight at 5:00. You know, I'm going to have 1 year of consecutive vlogging under my belt. Do not mind that. On Thursday the 13th, that's 2 days after Patriot Day. Labor
Patriot
Day
Day.
is on Monday. Grandparents'
Wasn't
Day
that a
is on
Harrison
9th,
Ford movie?
which is also my friend Brittany and Taylor's birthday. And then Independence Day in Mexico.
Yeah, Parbs, I'll take a break, and then I'll be back at like 1:30. It's like almost 12:30 here, so like an hour from now I'll be back. Pretty
On
close.
the 16th, Yom Kippur begins
Alfred
at sundown
Hitchcock
on the 18th.
silhouette.
Fall begins on the 23rd. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening
High
on the
IQ
on this
cinematography.
month alone. With college football starting up.
If you
NFL
don't like
starting
these
up,
globes, if you don't
getting
like these
close to the end
damn
of
globes,
baseball season,
get the fuck out.
1 year of consecutive vlogging, first day of September, all of these things, my high school reunion, there's a lot of stuff happening in September, and I really want you guys to come along with me on this journey of September.
We want to
whatever
take the
it takes
journey.
us, especially tonight. That's just something we're all going to have to do, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. September is going to be an awesome freaking
Feasting.
month, no matter what happens.
Oh
It's just
yeah,
gonna
his
be
hair
an
does
awesome
kind of. It's
freaking
hard to
month.
tell.
We're about almost a week and a half away from 1 year of consecutive vlogging, and that's what needs to happen. Is that September's going to be crazy, and it's going to consist of
gonna be
watching a lot of
crazy.
sports. It's going to consist of watching a lot of movies. It's going to consist of a lot of vlogs, all of it. But you guys get to experience firsthand what my high school reunion is, and I get to experience what my first official high school reunion feels like. I will have a bunch of pictures on my Facebook account tonight once I get back, and there's going to be a bunch of pictures, or maybe one or
It's
two
like the
videos
build
from
up to
tonight.
a big money fight.
And it's going to be crazy. So I will see you guys tonight with the video and some photos, all kinds of stuff.
It's not all
You guys
sunshine
enjoy.
and
Keep it real.
rainbows.
Bye-bye.
Oh no, look who came up. Brenda Minge. Rip Brenda. I tried to get as much footage as I could last, but okay, so he's saying he didn't get hardly any footage at the reunion.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I didn't really get a whole lot of footage or a whole lot of stuff from last night. I had fun though. I got to see
You
some people I haven't
guys
seen
are
in a
going to
very long time.
experience
It was a
firsthand
great,
what it's like
fun,
at my first class
dancing
reunion.
times, catching up.
Oh, by the way, I
seeing
didn't
what
get any
everyone's up
footage.
to, meeting a lot of husbands, meeting a lot of boyfriends,
Go
meeting
fund
a lot
me,
of
by the way.
wives, that kind of stuff. But it was fun, nonetheless. And I apologize that there wasn't a lot of stuff I filmed or took care of yesterday, and it was my fault, and it's
Every
not a good
time
thing
I
when
want to believe
a
in
vlogger
Eric.
who does this every single day for
I can't help but root for him, and then it's like Eric McHenry keeps pulling the football away, and I'm Charlie Brown.
353 days, messes up and doesn't even film
You think he got confronted?
any of the stuff I had planned on filming last
They're
night.
like, don't put us on your
But-
Facebook page.
Yeah, it sucks, and I have to go. I have to go
Hi, Vinny
get some
Sluggo.
food
It
in my
was fun.
stomach a little bit, and just relax and maybe watch a couple of movies, talk to some people on Facebook, and just figure things out, because I gotta figure things out.
I watched
Things are
a
not looking too
documentary
bright right now.
about that guy, the faithful sheriff. He's like a burnt peanut ripoff, but it kept. He preaches to kids on Fortnite, I guess, but while he's farting.
On this channel.
It's a really weird
and
dude.
it's my fault that happened, and I can't I can't keep doing this where I don't film very fun stuff that I did. I guess it was because I didn't want to be,
He was trying to
put in a weird
situation,
situation
corn dog.
that people would get mad at me for posting things online that I shouldn't post online. But it was fun. I got to see, like I said, I got to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time.
So he did go.
I have to start figuring things out.
Promises made, promises kept.
I may or may not be.
Yeah, how's your dad, Vinny?
Starting to work out again. I haven't done it in a very long
Cody
time.
Turbo workout
I need
arc.
to start doing it again. Because that's what's important, is that I look good for everyone. Not just myself, not just for my friends, but for every single person on this planet.
Wow.
Mostly the ladies. But I won't dive into that right now.
Okay.
And we have to start
No,
working
I don't
on
think you
getting
will
some
dive
stuff taken
into
care of for my brother. So I have to work. I have to go and help my mom with that. I have to figure things out for this YouTube channel. I have to start working out again. Look, super fit. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys.
Time to gym max.
I know these videos have been like super long lately, like 3-4 minutes long, but I need to start getting into the persona that I need to look at, which I'm gonna do.
I need to get into the persona where I look good.
So, I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You guys know
Mostly
the drill.
for the ladies.
Bye bye.
Cis heterosexual male. Okay, so it looks like this is all we're going to get as far as the reunion. So here it is.
I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm here in my rig right now. We're just chilling for a little bit. It's starting in like 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. But it's pretty cool. We got all kinds of TVs here. I don't know how much.
He looks like this is like a Ricky Berwick angle.
But I thought I'd just give you like a little quick update. This is the dance floor right here. I'll probably be on there sometime later tonight, but I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures, guys. It's gonna be ridiculous how many pictures I take. But yeah, and have a good time tonight. See some CrossFits I haven't seen in a long time. Oh, yep, and just announced it. For Dynamics running back Eric McHenry tore an ACL out.
And it was on this night that Mr. McHenry met Jeffrey Dahmer.
Probably Alfred Morris will be the receiver and whatnot. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit with some pictures and maybe another video. I just wanted to give you guys a little quick update. Bye-bye.
Well, yeah, it looked like a I didn't see another I didn't see another person when he panned the camera. It would look like a UWF taping. There was like absolutely nobody there. Well, it looks like, you know what though? Who cares? He got out of the house. He went to it. That's a huge McHenry W. Any way you look at it. He's filming inside the bar. He's speaking louder in the IRLs. I think we're on an upswing. The good content is just around the corner. I think that may not, may take a while. Might not happen tomorrow or the next day or maybe even next week or maybe even 6 months from now. But, I think it could really happen. Does he rent a limo? That would be awesome. I think we would have gotten a limo video, though. All right, well, I'll be back in a little bit under an hour for the whatever quarterfinals, semi whatever. I don't know what you call it. The round 2 of A block. But thanks for hanging out and catching up with. I feel like we did get a pretty good run of McHenry timeline taken care of today. But thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, I'll see you soon.